Well, all 8 of you that are here, I don't even have the wherewithal for an intro on this one. I know he's going to keep going with Steve, but I'm just going to talk. I think all 8 of you, or however many there are, 9 of you. What'd you think? I don't know. I was seeing a lot of comments in the chat that was like, Broside Phil fucked this up. Broside Phil made this terrible. Broside Phil, it was great. Then Broside Phil showed up, and it was I don't know, man. I was really disappointed with his lack of information. I was not surprised by his lack of information, but I was very disappointed with his lack of information. Yeah, it's a super late stream, dude. I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. Let's get that clear. Feb 14, not a chance in hell. I got to spend time. Not that I have to spend time. I want to spend time with the lady. I just, Christ, man, what a fucking stream that was. Like, I was ready for him, but I was not ready for him. The amount of fucking disassociation, the amount of fucking explanation, oh no, you don't know. I was gone, man. I am Fenrir, you're a good boy. Hold up. You know what? You guys make a valid point. I'm already seeing some like explosions and stuff in the chat, and this is technically a stream, although it's like a last minute. Stop it. Be a good boy. Although it is a last minute stream.
Front-facing baby chick.
I do have to do my death counter. Here we go. Let's make sure that's up. Come on. There's my death counter. Let's increment that by 1. The tier 0 goal is at technically 130, which of course means
blood for the blood god!
Y'all,
for those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Dapper, thank you for the 2, brother. I don't have like anything to really show right now. Like I literally booted this up after I realized that I was going to be on there for more than 30 minutes. I really hope I didn't fuck Steve shit up by staying on there for so long. And Navy Vet popping his membership for 10 months says, proud of you, bro. And then Kitty hits me up with a gifted membership, says, gifted a bro side, blah, 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 blah. Gifted a bro side Phil membership. And who got that one? Well, Ginger got it. Thank you, Dapper. I really appreciate no tithe jokes. Thank you. No, that's not what I meant to click. God damn it. I can't click shit these days. I swear to God. It's a disaster stream. I don't even have anything on the
male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
I don't even have anything on the screen, and I can't click things correct. Oh my God. It is just, dude, this shit got me fucked up. Like, I gotta say, it's okay. So I got that. Let me see here. Mr. Roxas with the 2 says, Brady Broside, that was incredible. Big ups. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I was reading the chat wrong. I was seeing a fuck ton of
$10 would go a long way to make Cat stop crying.
Broside fucked this all up. Maybe Broside should stop talking. Maybe that. I don't know, man. I thought I was cooking him, and at the same time, I'm looking at it. I was looking at chat, being like, "Oh fuck, maybe I fucked this whole thing up." Kitty hits me with the 10, says, "Congrats at Broside, you broke him." I don't know. We'll see. I don't believe he didn't know who I was. I don't believe that. I'm still getting cooked, or he's still getting cooked. I'm down with him still getting cooked. Fuck it. Let's see if I can't still find where he is here real quick. Now, I don't want the impromptu chill stream. Fuck that. I don't want that. Let's see. Let's see if I can't find him. Truth Seekers 2.
20 minutes to take the polygraph. 10 minutes to go get the.
So that's the raw fill one.
Tonight, you.
This is gonna sound weird, man, but I gotta be honest. I want to give the view. I want to give the view to Steve. I feel like he earned it. I normally give it to raw fill, but no. I feel like he earned it. The Truth Seekers. That's his name, Truth Seekers. let me see if I can't find him real quick. If he's still going. Thank you, Vega. I appreciate it, dog. I really do. All right, so I've paused him. Let's turn him on. Let me get him in vid to review. Guys, I'm really sorry. If I feel if it sounds like I'm off, I don't know how really to approach this. I feel off.
All these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
So here's what I've got. I've obviously paused him. I'm gonna let him cook at 1x. I don't know, man. I am really self-conscious about my quote-unquote performance. I feel really oh my god. I didn't even fucking hell. Wesley H hit me with a 5. Oh my god. Says, love you, Broside, but you got caught in his rhythm for a bit. It was great, but you slipped, and I can't blame you because anyone would in that call. Fuck. I was trying not to get hit in his rhythm, man. It is tough.
Femboys, woo!
The Navy vet with a 20 says, well, because I can, you might need a shot later or tomorrow. And then King Be Cruel redoes his membership for 12 months now as a Chim newbie. I'm going to go back to Navy vet. Thank you, man, for a 20. That is fucking insane. I also want to go back to Wesley here for a second, that I got caught in his rhythm. It is really tough to jump off his fucking rhythm too, because you can actually follow him. You can follow him logically. And when you follow him logically, it takes you away from your initial point. It's why I let him go when he was like, no, you didn't let me answer. Steve still pressed at that point when he was like, oh yeah, well then I'm going to keep talking about this. And he'd be like, you didn't let me answer. You didn't let me finish. 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 And so when he was like, hey, you're not letting me finish, I immediately backed off and went, go with it. Give me your defense. Give me everything you got, because I want to answer all of it. And if that's what you're talking about, man, like I don't know how to defeat that. Because if I go immediately and counter it, then he's going to say, oh, you never let me talk.
All these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Rec 19, and big ups to Rec, man. Like, I got to give undue props to Rec, because not only did Rec just drop a 5er, but dude actually got Gundam to say my name, and I did not recognize it at first. And I apologize for that, man. I feel terrible. So big ups to you, man. Ginger with a 5 says, best interview ever. I don't know about that. Like I said, the chat was really divided. I got a lot of hate. It looked like a fuck ton of hate from the chat. And I'm sure that's because, oh fuck, Vanguard, I missed you, bud. I'm so sorry. Vanguard, been a member now for 7 months as a gym newbie. Thank you so much. Ginger, I'm gonna go back to you here real quick. The chat is just so fucking, I don't know. It was like, I thought I was cooking him.
All these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
I thought I was cooking him. I really did. I thought I had his balls to the walls, not only because of the fact that, fuck, I had him balls to the walls, but because I refused to engage with somebody overtly aggressively. Like, I'm not going to be like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, right? If I had to model myself, oh, fuck, man, Funky Blashman, thank you for the 2, says you're my hero, dude, a detractor's dream. Thank you, my dog. I really appreciate that. If I had to say any detractor or had become a detractor was my idol, it's going to be a hybrid between Atlas.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
It's going to be a hybrid between Atlas and Adam. Adam is the aggressiveness, but that factual basis that I want. Atlas is that approachable, likable, yet factual based persona that I want. I want to hybrid both of those. The side scrollers guy. I want to,
for those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Vanguard D, nice. Thank you for the 2, brother. Says, Broside, you did well. I got another 4 tomorrow. Brother, I'm not going to be on tomorrow. It's Valentine's Day. I'm going to be spending it with my woman because, of course, I am. But, if you want to, you can save it for Tuesday, which in case I'll be in Tallahassee, but I'll try to do a remote down there. Joe G says, I showed up with some real class. I'm glad somebody thinks so. There was a lot of hate going
I am
out
the
there.
pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
There was a lot of hate, I think, going my way from chat tonight. It was rough. Not unjustly so. I was slightly lubricated. As a matter of fact, I'm finishing off some lubrication right now, because I knew this was going to be rough, and I was also very nervous, and it calmed my nerves. And when I calm my nerves, sometimes I get long-winded, and I feel like I got long-winded sometimes. There were some people in there that were like, when the fuck is Phil going to talk? Who is this BSP guy? And it was like, oh, God. See, Morty gets me. He says, why did you lose my emotions like that? See, this guy gets me. I totally lost my shit. Listen to me lose my emotions. Like, the only time I lost I say lost my emotions, it was more of a sell than anything. It was more of a desperate plea. At least I think it was a desperate plea to say, please stop fucking lying. I am begging you. Please stop lying. Like, just tell us it was your shit, man. That's it. Yeah, and Steve did press hard. He did. He really did press hard. I was not accounting for that. But you know what? Steve was the dog that brought me on, man. He did. I'm not gonna lie. He came out so soft that I was like, I'm never coming on. There's no way in hell we're gonna go from, so how's the video game industry going, to Broside Phil is going to tear your shit apart. I never thought I was coming on when he started off. And then dude came out second round and was like, hi, Phil, and just right hooked him straight to the fucking chin. And I was like, okay. Right hook to the chin. I did not see that one coming, but okay, let's go with it. And yeah, but fuck it, man. We've got some skip juice now. Let's hear what Phil has to say. Let's hear it, right? I don't know if I could do 5 hours with Phil. Like, when he was talking, he was like, I don't know this guy, but he seems nice. I'm like, you fucking liar. You know who I am.
Scumbag, you already said.
No, I didn't say that. I want to find you a road to redemption. I
said that though. You outright said that.
I'll give you some props. You're a goddamn survivor. I've seen you go through shit that would have killed.
Oh, Vega wants me to bring him in for a bit. You know what, man? I could use somebody to talk to right now. I feel like I lost the fucking plot. I do. I feel fucking lost, man. Oh, hell. My audio's not working, I don't think. Hold on. My microphone is... Yep, my microphone's working. Are you there, bud? Okay, my audio may not be working. Hold on, Vega. If you're talking, I can't hear you. So, give me 2 seconds to adjust my audio. Yep, there we go. Okay, so my audio should be correct.
Front-facing baby chick.
Now I got you. Are you there?
No, it's me. Discord does a stupid thing where it does connecting, no root, so I had to go in and out of that.
Dog, did I suck? Did I fuck that up? Because chat was being merciless, man.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight on this as well, because
$10 will go a long way to make.
Well, let me hit King Be Cruel here real quick, man, because thank you. A tenner for King. You were getting him with facts. Steve was too aggressive. Ruined the groove you had on Phil. Caused Phil to go on the offensive. You did great for a face-to-face with the guy factually fucking based. King Be Cruel, dog. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, Vega, talk with me. Tell me how bad I sucked.
No, here's the thing. You're going to get that divide. You're going to get people that say big ups, you did good, and you're going to get people that said that you didn't do a good job. So fucking what? So what? You did the best you could with that. And yeah, you got caught a little bit where he's dancing around in circles. That's one of his tactics, where you're trying to go at him and he's going to be like, no, let me dancing in circles. That's what he does. That's one of his tactics, to try to make you lose your train of thought.
I gotta tell you, man, it was tough. It was tough to stay on topic with him. Like, he's good. He is really good. Like,
But the thing, here's the thing, though.
Hold on. All the critiques against him, everything against him. Like, this guy, with some proper fucking training, this dude could run a fucking, like, this dude could run a Wolf of Wall Street bullshit, man. Like, he could. If he had proper training.
Could. That word on that is could. But do you really think that he would, though?
Oh, fuck no. No. Because he would have to, one, it would mean that he would have to bow before authority, right? Because then he would have to like concede to authority. When Steve is saying, would you take a polygraph? That answer should have been immediately yes. And then he should have fought it. And then he should have fought it after the fact. Okay. When he said, when it was, oh, okay, so you'll give us your fucking records? Of course I'll give you my records. And then you fight it after the fact, right? He was telling on himself too much. So anybody, even sub-average viewer, knows he's full of shit. The problem is the 5 fucking dent heads that are supporting him. They're still going to support him, man.
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Vanguard, thank you for the $5. Says, Broside, listen, some people are going to like you. Some people are going to hate you. Trust me. I have some people who don't like me. I don't care. I'm still here. No, it's not. It's not that. I think the problem is that when whatever messages he was throwing on screen was saying shit like, let Broside shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh, goddamn. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up then. Goddamn. Because yeah, that'll get to you. And don't get me wrong, like, you know, everybody says, I don't give a shit about anybody. Even Phil says, yo, I don't give a shit. He gives a shit. I give a shit. And so that's why I'm like, oh man, how bad did I fuck this up?
I don't think you did, though. You did the best that you did with it. You didn't go at him calling him a cunt. You didn't go after him being disrespectful. You were calm. You were collected. Even though he was saying a lot of things that you wanted to slam your fucking hands on your desk or your head on your desk.
Oh my God, so much.
I can stand up from a chair.
You have no idea how much, man. Oh, Bill Brasky with a 2. Canadian 2. Almost American 2. Canadian 2. Says you killed it, big ups. Thank you. Thank you, my dude. I really appreciate it. Style of Beyond. I was not I was expecting a 5-minute spotlight. That's what I was expecting. What was that? An hour? Hour and a half?
I don't know. Sometimes if you're in there for a select amount of time, it does not matter. Yeah, I'm awake.
Hold on. Cody says, bro, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you made it really bad. You should leave the Snortverse for a while. This would have been a great interview without you. C'est la vie. I mean,
it's one of those things with like say la vie, say la vie. There's some people that won't. There's some people that I'd be like, take a little break from it. That's fine. That's not a problem. But it's like for some of the things though, like for some points of it though, you did good on your own for some of the points of it though. But then,
fuck, man, I firmly expected me to be a 5-10 minute piece and then bounce.
Phil does this thing where he talks around in circles and he takes something that's 10 minutes and he'll take it and stretch into 30 minutes.
Yeah, but and you know what's fucking terrible for me anyway. And Cody, if you're still here, fuck man, you're gonna get to fucking wave this flag. I have seen now, I don't know how many people telling me, no, you did great. No, you did great. No, you did great. Hey, everything's fantastic. Everything's fantastic. Blah 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 blah.
Of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Case in point, Aussie Turtles Gaming says, hey bro, Niviga Phil's never going to come clean, always going bullshit. Everyone, don't beat yourself up for it, mate. Like everybody saying it, you know, Soup GG, what do I focus on? Hey, you kind of ruined it, bud. Fucking my mind is never going to let go of that shit, and I don't know why. But that's a me problem. That is not anybody else's problem. It's fucked up. I don't know. I've still got that whole I want to Femboys. August DeWright says, made my night, bro, with a 69 Canadian and 99 cent Canadian. Almost American, but not quite. But August, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Or gal, don't really know. Does that make sense, Vega? Like, what is it with me that I'm going to hyper-focus on the fucking bad shit? What is that?
the hyper focusing on the bad shit. Please,
what is
explain
that?
that a little bit further.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
So okay, let's let the Ramen Brahmin hits me with a 2. 100% never getting that fake investigator's name. I know we're not. I knew that we weren't. I knew we weren't going to be getting that. Jorge hits me with the, Steve screwed it up by using old info and getting mad. Even 5K didn't make a move. It wasn't your fault, right? I'm seeing that. You know what I'm hyper focused on right now? I'm hyper focused on Cody, who said, bro, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you fucked this up. And I'm hyper focused on the other dude.
But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
The Soup GG, who was like, hey, you kind of fucking ruined it, bud. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me that I cannot just like be happy with the people who are supporting me, that I have to fucking hyper focus on the dumb, not, let me step that back. I was going to say dumbasses. It's not necessarily true.
No, it's not.
That was an emotion. That was an emotional response. My apologies. I'm just going to say the negative responses. Yeah. Why is it that I got to hyper focus on that? What the fuck is wrong with me?
That's what that is, though. When you have that moment where.
Great. But remember,
all these
you don't matter unless you tip.
Movie side, thank you for the $5. Says big ups that bro side. You did us Elios proud. Hey, dog, like. I wish I could convey to you how much that means to me. I can't, but thank you. I really do appreciate it. Now, Vika, you were saying.
It's like the whole thing's like, if something happens, though, and there's people out there that don't agree with what happened, and they think that it was a poor showing, yeah, you're going to have that negativity creeping in. And you're going to immediately, you went to that thing where the negativity kicked in, and you're calling people dumbasses for it. And you know they're not dumbasses for it. And it's one of those things like, they're not. That's the negativity talking. That's the part where you feel like you're not good enough.
Yeah, and you know what? So of course I'm going to hyper focus on these guys now, right? Namely because, and this is what really makes it tough. Cody and Soup GG, other than giving their feedback, have not been disrespectful. Neither of them, right? They've said, "Look, here's how I feel," and it's just like, God, I want to fucking disagree with you, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a valid opinion.
But here's Cody again. He said, bro, I'm sure you're a nice guy. Apologize for coming on strong. To be frank, I thought you started off strong, which is good. See, he's giving you constructive criticism on it, though. That's not a bad thing.
It sucks so bad because this was such a. I did not know this was going to be.
I can stand up from a chair.
I did not know that this was going to be so. I didn't realize I was going to have this much involvement in the interview at all.
Do I have to be Gibbs and smack you in the back of the head that you're Tony? Do you want me to do that right now? Because I'm really, really fucking close to slapping you in the back of the head and say, stop that shit.
Hold on. Joe G with the 2 says, you're a champ. You face the guy head on. Thank you for the 2, man. I really appreciate it.
It's like you did what the best you could. What? You stuttered a little bit and you're trying to get your points across? The problem is
I'm used to testifying, right? And when I'm used to testifying, you front load, right? So I know what defense is going to ask me if I just say yes, right? If the question is a yes/no answer or a yes/no question, and I just say yes, I know what defense is going to come back with me at me with. So I front load, and I'm like, hey, if you this, then yes. And so my fucking answers, they extend too long. My questions, they extended too long. And so I just sound like a mouthy fucking holier than thou piece of shit. And I fucking hate that. I'm working on that fucking personally. Even the fucking like private sector, right? I'm working on that. And it just,
I can stand up from a chair.
Fucking hell, man. It just, I know I'm doing better, but I know I'm not doing as good enough as I should be. Like, so Soup GG says it's not about stuttering, it's about talking about yourself and not knowing when to leave. I honestly didn't think I talked that much about myself, but maybe I did. Fuck, I have to catch up. Hold on. So, Ramen Brahmin, if I didn't hit it, said, to be fair, DSP's playbook
are great. But remember, you don't matter
playbook is to move off topic. It's hard not to play into that because it's a natural instinct. Don't beat yourself up over it. That was Ramen Brahmin. Followed up by Pope with 5. Thank you. Said, haven't seen it yet. Got toasted and slept through. F Pig Roach. He's a lol cow who don't contribute to society. I'll give you my opinion tomorrow. Ira, with a fiver, thank you, says, only criticism I had was not shutting him down when he said detractors are in it for the money. As a collective, we make very little, if anything. Vanguard, fucking hell. We're the two, not that I'm complaining, says, check DMs. You see an example of what I mean, my guy. Okay. And then Masatsu Dragon says, you did an outstanding job tonight. You inspired
For those that
this
don't know,
officer
the
in
U.S.
training.
government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
Guys, everybody who was supporting, and you know what? I'm going to give a special shout out here. I'm going to give a special shout out. Soup GG and Cody. Y'all ain't contributed to anything. That is not expected here on Broside Phil. You spoke your piece. I fucking respect that. I will look back at this. I will take your fucking
All
your
these
feedback.
chats are
Trust
great,
me.
But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
I will take your feedback to heart. I will try to make myself better. I promise I will. Jorge says, no, you were good. Steve was using very, very old data. Thank you, Jorge, for the 2. I really appreciate it. And Soup GG says, I'm acting really weird. This is your first time you've been at Broside Phil, isn't it? I'm just a weird guy. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, who else has blood for the blood god as a fucking soundboard? I mean, honestly, who the fuck has that? But anyway,
I think.
For
Well,
those
people
that
have
don't know, the
soundboard.
U.S. government actually
Yeah.
made $2 bills. What morons?
go with it, Vega.
What morons? No. Oh, was this the that was the other super? But here's the thing, though. It's like, yeah, sure. Do you over-explain some things? Yeah, because that's what you do in your background. That's what you did back when you were a police officer, where you had to testify. You would have to go on about information that's needed. Sure, is that a part that you need to work on yourself for? I would say simplify it a little bit, but not to the point where it just takes apart your individuality. If that's what you are, and that's a part of you, is it an old habit that dies hard? Maybe. Who knows?
Oh my
You
god.
did the
Sorry, go
you
ahead.
did
Go
the
ahead.
best you could.
First
I
of
don't
all,
wanna
You
make
did
this
the
about
best that you
ooh-woos.
did with it, though.
Give me ooh-woos.
and one more time. Sorry. I do appreciate that, but I've seen something about ooh-woos, so I have to say it one more time.
I don't want to make this about ooh-woos, but give me ooh-woos.
Okay, thank you for subbing. No, the oh my god was as you were talking, I looked over to my Discord. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 pending DMs. I've never had 10 pending DMs. Ever. Like,
I have received.
and that too. I've never had that too. I've never had, I have received, I have never, no, none of them for DSP. Oh, wait, I do have a message request, and it is from Shamu Whale, and we have a mutual server of,
All these
that
super
being
chats
said.
are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
And it was a compliment. Said, good shit, bro, beautiful. Which oh, fuck, Alexandra C with a fiver. Thank you so much. Says, big ups again. Honestly, some people will never be satisfied with anyone and what they say do when confronting Phil. You did great. Hey, I really appreciate that, guys. Like, I'm not looking for glazing here. If it seems like I'm looking for glazing, I swear to God, I'm not.
No. The only one that needs to glaze you is Mrs. Broside Phil. Keep that in mind.
I'm just look. All I'm saying is
here. Am I supposed to ride the to school?
Nugs with a 3 says, this is all extra bread I got. You deserve it. And a salute. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And again, man, we've been just letting this shit cook now. I can bump him to 1.5 at this point. Because Jesus
Why
Christ.
is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Yes, you are supposed to ride the boat to school. Am I crazy? He knew who I was before this, did he not?
Oh, no, he did. That's the reason why he's like, I don't know who he is. It's like, he knows who the detractors are. He definitely knows who you are.
I mean, I thought so,
$3.
but...
Let's think about that for a minute.
Oh my...
I can't even tip a DoorDash driver with that. And remember, I don't get it till the middle of next month. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Thanks, I guess.
I completely forgot about the $3 fucking... Oh my god.
You joined Broside Phil?
Oh my god.
Band.
Kenneth with the 10 gifted, Jesus, 10 gifted subs. Rec 1990, Great White Hype, Rala, Cal Milkshakes, Major of India, Mental Patience, Jamal Coleman,
You joined Broside
Bear
Phil.
Shark,
Banned.
Punished McDarcy, and Bunny. All got fucking gifts from, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I get to use this. Hold on. Where is it?
Legalize membership bombs. Search and destroy.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
Actually works.
I know, it really does. I love it. Like, I sent that to you, didn't I?
I think it might be in the Discord. I might be able to
If I
find
didn't
it.
send it to you, I need to send it to you because I'm sorry, just the
You
legalized
joined
membership
Broside Phil.
bombs
Banned.
is so good. It's just so good. But it looks like the interview is over. So I kind of want to hear.
Like it's over. Now it's just Steven talking.
I want to hear how it closes out. So
lesser
go for
grifters easily. I have seen you go through some shit.
joined
Those bank
Broside
leaks came
Phil.
out. You came up with
Banned.
this whole concocted story about identity theft, which, by the way, you could prove. Give us the bank records that there was identity theft around that time. I don't think there was. It was all a cover story.
So Steve, here's the thing. You're seeking the truth, all right? The truth is this. I think everyone actually gives me more credit than I deserve because you think that I'm some kind of a mastermind who comes
You joined Broside Phil.
Okay.
Banned.
We're gonna chase this.
up with all this
No,
stuff.
I think you're kind of stupid, and the bank leaks prove it because there's no way somebody faked all that shit, Phil. There's no fucking way that they faked all that shit. There's too many dots to connecting, and I'm an outsider looking in. I don't have a horse in this race. I'm not on the detractor side. I'm not on your side. I'm not really on Kino's side. And by the way, I told them, like, I got to investigate this.
Banned.
Look into it honestly and report what I find.
That's baloney. Dude, you totally have a horse in the race because you have content now. You made money tonight. You know you're going to make more content on this. That's just
See, this is such horseshit. Just because somebody is going to make content, just because it. Am I wrong? Right. So if, let's say for the sake of argument, right, Phil.
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
Phil decided to kick a nun in the crotch, right? If a detractor,
That's not very Catholic of him.
if a detractor were to report on it and be like, "We've heard that Phil kicked a nun in the crotch," he could come back with,
joined
"Well, of
Broside
course,
Phil. Banned.
of course, he's going to report that. He stands to make money from it." You're in 4K kicking the nun in the crotch, Phil. Well, yeah, of course you're going to say that, news agency. You stand to make money from it. Like, when does that not?
You joined Broside Phil. Banned.
When does that not have, like, application? Does that make sense? Or am I just crazy? I'm probably crazy.
Pretty much what's going to... If there's 4K, 8K even, someone catches footage of Phil kicking a nun in the crotch and people report on it, they're gonna report on it. It's anything that Phil does. If he goes after his audience again for pressuring them to give him money, they're gonna report on it. They're gonna go after anything that he does. Any stupid thing. Oh, my wife wants me to order Arby's. No shit, people are going to fucking report on it.
Yeah, you got a point.
Because it's
fucking damn. Go ahead.
But it's spreading awareness. That's all that is. It's spreading awareness to a wider audience about it.
Yeah. It never fails. It does not matter. I was not looking. I just went through the fucking chat list, and of course, what do I hyper focus on? It's like, oh fuck. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that tracks. I don't even know. It's just like, fucking hell. But at the same time, it tracks. So fuck it. Let's keep going.
just a game.
I haven't decided that.
That's
You know,
but dude, that's
quite
a game.
honestly, Phil,
Oh, Jesus. And then Shale, 578 says, don't beat yourself up. People watching want blood. As LEOs, we only deal with the facts and we can prove and the complaints given. One LEO to another you to get. Shale, man, much respect, dog. Thank you. Y'all, movie sign, all y'all. You don't even know how much it means. Thank you, guys. Like, really. Thank you. Thank you. I was expecting to come on tonight. I had plugged it up to a couple of people like, hey, there's a chance I'm going to be on tonight, right? And I thought that was a big enough deal. I had no idea I was going to be on for like 90 fucking minutes. It was fucking crazy.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, you know what? As soon as it hit like minute 30, the only thing that was running through my mind was,
it was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
yeah, I was just like, oh no. I was just like, oh no. But I was happy to follow along with the logical progression of it, but at the same time I was like, I am so fucked.
Full court press, like I just did on you tonight, and then I decide this grifter is not worth my time because I'd like to go for higher level people, you know, or I don't want to punch down. And I feel like I do have some sympathy for you because every day when you wake up, you have to stream and lie to people to eat, and that's a sad state of existence. I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
I'm not lying to anyone when I stream.
You lie all the time when you stream, but okay.
What are you talking about?
I think you lie constantly to get people to feel sorry for you. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it,
Are
right?
you kidding me? How am I making people feel sorry for me? I will agree with you for the clips that you're bringing up from stuff from 5 years ago. That was the case.
You're tying your own news here. Do you think I can't find more examples of you begging for money in the past 5 years, Phil?
Dude,
you think I'm not going to do that?
Hold on a second. Begging for money versus acting like I'm destitute. They're two completely different things. Say, hey, support my content. Hit the goal. Versus, oh, I need money because I'm desperate. I'm not doing that anymore. I've changed for the better. And I'm not.
You're well aware that in most streaming circles, that the general etiquette is that you ask for support once or twice in a stream. You don't do it 100 times.
Steve, you do realize that most people in streaming circles don't have entire cult-like communities who are dumping on them every 5 seconds.
No,
yeah, but the cult-like communities are dumping on you every 5 fucking seconds because you're. Oh my god, the daily raps now. Oh shit.
Yeah, he has it up now.
Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna transition, kids. We're gonna transition. I'm sorry, we just have to.
I'm thinking on this too.
Sorry.
Like I'm thinking about
fucking hell. Hold on.
Dark side.
God damn it. Back up.
No, I think it's on DSP Gaming.
Yeah, I know. Raw Phil's got it. It's just I clicked wrong.
Oh.
Check it out.
Here he is. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Give it a look. All right. Now,
I'm going to leave him at 1x. I'm going to leave him at
Call of
1x.
Duty Black Ops 6. It went pretty well in regards to me getting better at the game. I actually started sniping and did really, really well. I was shocked how good I was doing at sniping. Bummer is I don't have any attachments for
I am
this
the
gun.
pinnacle of male fitness.
And the attachments for the sniper I'm using, was it the AMS? Don't unlock by using the gun.
Fucking hell. Shit, is my shit not catching up? Oh no. No, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Where's the Who Boy? I saw the Who Boy. I need to fucking refresh something, or god damn it, something happened with my goddamn messaging. Oh no. No. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's a fucking hell. Hold on. Burdock Root Farmer, I see you with the A2 says good shit, mad respect. I see you. Normally I would pop you up on the board. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta see if I can fix this. I am so sorry, man. Oh shit. Shit. If there's anything I fucking hate, it is not being able to give fucking proper shout outs. I fucking hate it. I absolutely hate it. Please stand by. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, somebody just gifted 5 members. Vega, who is it? Because I'm trying to catch shit up. No, wait, that was
hang on.
No, that was Raw Phil. Never mind. That was Raw Phil. Oh my god, I'm sideways. I'm fucking sideways here, man. I'm fucking sideways, man. I am so fucking lost. Like, pop out the chat. All right, so the chat popped out. All right, that's good. Let's switch that to live. Yeah, that's switched to live. It's not catching up. What the fuck is the matter with this thing? What did I do?
I have everything on standby for it.
Well, good. I'm glad you do, because I fucking suck. So, let me kill the doc. So, there goes that. What? God hates me. Apparently.
Imagine what he just said being taken out of context. Yeah, only imagine.
Yeah, only imagine. Guys, I've lost my fucking chat, apparently. I don't know how I lost my chat, but apparently I did. So, let me kill everything. That goes away, that goes away, that goes away.
Blood for the blood god!
Did this catch it up? That did not catch it up. That goes away. That's my interview, or the interview. Okay, kill this. Guys, I am so sorry. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets a fair shake in terms of Pop out the chat. Please let this work. Okay, I have an... Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay, now it's active. Somebody type something. Somebody say something. Oh my God, it's working now, I think. Please, God, let this be working. Is it working? It is working! Oh, thank God. I know what it was now. Okay, let me scroll back up. It was Bardic. It still didn't count because it's not in my fucking... Look, Bardic Root Farmer, I'm really sorry that I could not call out your 2. I'm really sorry. I saw it and I would have called it out, but I cannot bring it up here because it was not in my fucking window to call out. So I'm sorry, man. He's big mad. I can call that out.
But he did say no problem to it, though. He understands. Like,
Burdock Root Farmer is big mad. Not only is he big mad, he gave me the 3 orange madmen. Okay? He gave it to me. Like, I am a piece of shit. I am a giant piece of shit. That is what I am. Anyway, let's listen to Phil Cope.
Gun, you have to use something else. It's fucking bizarre. You have to, like, use other guns to unlock attachments.
Okay, we're way back. Okay,
no, he was talking about...
was
Yeah,
on
we're
the
talking
right
about... This is
screen
the
to
Daily
stop
Rab.
Peace out.
Okay, so what? Peace out? What? Hold on.
In time.
All right, so we got to get back to the... Yep. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the Daily Wrap.
Okay.
Why is he
For
so
what was
slow?
Thursday, the 13th of February.
Here we go.
Interesting day. I think I'm just going to leave this on. Actually, I just noticed it skips when it loops. I'm just going to leave this on for today. All right. So what's going on? Well, today I only streamed for half a day, but I did make an appearance on a show. We're going to talk all about that in a nutshell. I went late, so I have to hurry.
Are you really?
So first stream today was a level 1 podcast where I did a whole bunch of reacting to a whole bunch of clips about different games, different things that have been announced at the State of Play. In addition to that, I also went ahead and announced a new goal. We have an idea for a new DSP Tries It coming up, which is the Shamrock Shake
that's better.
from McDonald's. People seemed actually kind of pumped for it. Plus, we had an idea for a new marathon when we hit 50 goals. Good stuff on the podcast. Check it out. Give it a look. All right. Now, first stream today was Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It went pretty well in regards to me getting better at the game.
Really
I actually
don't care.
started sniping and did really, really well. I was shocked how good I was doing at sniping. Bummer is I don't have any attachments for this gun. And the attachments for this sniper I'm using, was it the AMS, don't unlock.
My question is, the odds he actually brings me up.
By using the gun, you have to use something else. It's fucking bizarre.
Vega?
You have to,
2 to 1 odds? 5 to 1 odds?
Attachments for sniper
I'm
rifle.
going to say 1 to 5.
I don't. It was very confusing. Did we hit the goal
tomorrow
tonight?
he might
No, we
bring
didn't.
you
We got
up a
about
bit,
half.
but he won't say your
All right.
name.
Call of Duty is always hit or miss. Some nights we go great, sometimes we don't. This time we didn't hit it. It's not.
Ira, just brings me up in general. He could call me that douchebag detractor. I'll take it.
End of the world. Late stream tonight didn't happen because I appeared on a show over on the Truth Seekers Show channel on YouTube. Now,
here we go.
Just to forewarn everyone, if you do decide to go partake in that show, it's going to basically be 20 minutes of calm conversation and about 2.5+ hours of Steve, the host of the show, basically bringing up the same exact drama stuff that you've heard about.
RS Nerd. Thank you for being a newbie now for 8 fucking months, my dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's keep going.
About me for the.
Does he look like he had a cry? Maybe. Oh, hold on. You look like you had good composure and absolutely took Phil off guard. Steve had him backpedaling, so you almost seemed like the person he ran to for a bit.
But remember, it don't matter unless you tip.
Kate, I want to say I've seen you here before, like maybe 1 or 2 streams, but you don't even know how much that means to me. Thank you, my dude. I really appreciate that. Seemingly odd, though, with a $5, and that means even more. Says streamed for half a day means extra begging tomorrow. I'm looking for the lie. I'm not finding it.
The last 2.5 years, I guess he had some kind of big lofty ambitions that he was going to try to set me up with some special lie detector.
Claire Mizuwasawa says, great tonight, bro side. Congrats on the work stuff. Phil looks like he just tried.
I can stand up from a chair.
That's actually called Claire Mizusawa.
Mizusawa. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're
Jesus
good.
fucking Christ. That's the dry heaved part that took me aback, man.
Protector event, all of this stuff going on, and it was just fucking bull. I'm gonna be honest with you. All the stuff that came up.
Was that you talking on Kick, or was that someone with your name? Cade, I am banned. I am banned from Kick. Like Broside Phil Archive and Long Gunner 13, which was the alt that I made to try and talk. Those have all been banned. I did not speak on Kick at all.
All the same shit that we've seen a zillion times. Okay. From my detractors, literally not a new piece of anything presented. It's all the same nothing burger shit from 5+ years ago in regards to bank leaks and the bankruptcy and shit.
Oh, bullshit. I crucified you and you know it.
Like that, right? So because of that, it's like, well, it was disappointing. I was hoping that we were going to have more of a back and forth conversation. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that Steve is a bad guy, but man, he's a bad host. He was yelling over me so much that I barely could.
Hold on.
He was
I got to read this because when stuff goes by so fast, I have to look at it. Okay, when you brought up the legal ramification and such of what a person she talked to and the idea there might be a log or lack thereof. Oh yeah, when it was, oh, you're looking at a Garrity Brady violation. Oh yeah, he was shitting his pants. I think so too.
Even give an answer.
Yeah, and then when you brought up you brought the detective that you spoke with, he's like, no, I spoke to a woman.
I'm like, dude, you can talk to a woman all you want. The narrative affidavit says Chris Evans or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't remember. It's in the fucking narrative affidavit.
He was saying, which is kind of unfortunate.
Hey, Darksea DeVille, what's up, man? How you doing, baby?
Okay, so
wait, hold on. All I got was Jesus Christ, bud. Jesus. Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I'm worried now because Darksea is I'm kind of a role model. I'm just gonna say he's kind of a role model. I'm hoping I didn't do him dirty.
It is what it is. I spent a lot of time on the show, but I'm done with it now. You know, he wanted me to be involved in all. Well, will you do this and do that? I was like, no. Like Steve, I tried to tell him.
You glazed me on Twitter. Let's go.
You were interested in clearing your name. I said, Steve.
Also, Darksea, I'm sorry what I did to your creation of Broside.
God damn it! I don't have the YouTube video of what you did, but it's so good.
No interest in talking about any of the drama stuff we're talking about right now.
No, I'll just send him the picture.
Do it. No. Send him the smoke weed. Send him that.
You're a champion. Never
me.
met.
My viewers like me.
Thanks, Darksea.
Fucking shit.
Boys. Woo!
RS Nerd dropping $80 for 8 months. Have a meal with your girl on me. Love to stream. You did great. Everyone criticizing isn't you who was actually there. Took cojones. Much respect, brother. I lost it when he impugned the honor of Renton PD. Tonight made history act. Brother. Dude, I fucking shit, man. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know even how to fucking respond to that. Except to just say thank you. I don't. Vega, help me out here. What do I say?
Well, I was going to say, it's like, well, thank you's one for that one. There's that. You did good, and you actually kind of gave his police department, his city, a lot more credit than what it is. And he's like, no, backpedaling.
Like, fucking shit. Darksea, thank you, dog. Like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, and he said that he never talked to a detractor before. No, he has.
I'm sure he had. I am sure he has.
Back in the day, and this is like a little history lesson. Back in the day, when he did Hate Live, he was talking to somebody, and he ends the conversation was, "So when are you gonna go tuck your daughter into bed?"
Well, I can't. Before we continue, I
sure
don't
that
know
doesn't count though. But he has talked to a detractor before, but not at the level that with you though. Not with that level.
I was going to say thank you for subbing. I cannot pronounce that. I'm just going to call you Calf or Quaff. Thank you for subbing. It was just QFFFAFFFAFFAFFAFFAFFAFF. Thank you for subbing. But also, you were saying he actually talked to a detractor?
He talked to him. He didn't know it was a detractor until he said, "When are you going to go tuck your daughter into bed?" He's like, "That's him. That's the detractor." that's him. He's that guy. But that was like more like in a conversation the way he didn't know. And then all of a sudden when you popped up
This is
as
like, hi.
Yeah, that's essentially what that was.
I did notice that when I just said hi, he was like, no, wait. I was like, oh, okay, well, let me mute. I'll wait. I tried so hard, Benny, to take him to court, like to engage courtroom standards. God, it was really tough.
In my content, we've already been through all of this. The stuff you're talking about is from
All
many
these
years
super
ago
chats
and
are
doesn't even
great.
apply to who I am or
Remember,
what I do today.
You don't matter unless you tip.
Dapper, thank you for the 5. Says, I'm going to come at you a bit hard out of love. Hey, I get it, man. I get it. You're not perfect. You'll never be perfect. You did the best you could. It seemed great to me. Big ups. That was you coming at me hard. You know what you just said? You're not him. You're never going to be him, but you're kind of him. And to me, you seemed like him. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that compliment slash insult.
I mean, you could take that as you will. You could take that as however you want with that. But what I'm seeing with that, it's
$1?
like
Get felted.
it's felted $1. But it's nobody is perfect. That's a true statement. Nobody's perfect.
Nerd,
But-
artist, hold on. Artist Nerd 008, thank you for the $1, man. And thank you for the giggle, because you know full well the $1 get felted gives me a giggle every time. Vega, I'm sorry I interrupted. Please keep going.
No, you're good. But it's like nobody's perfect. You did good when you came to that interview. You did the best that you could with it, though. You ran with it. You were calm, collected. You weren't screaming at him. You did good.
I tried, man. I tried. And you know what? I'm gonna think back. I actually just watched or looked at a King Sly, his comment section on the call with Raven, and a dude was like, "There, hey, maybe you could shut the fuck up and let the guy respond." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Let the guy respond?" And it dawned on me, if somebody didn't know Raven's story up until that point, and they just saw that interview, yeah, it seems like Sly was talking all over him. But in all honesty, he was actually being quite reserved. Now, I'm not saying that I was being reserved or any shape of the form, but I don't know. I'm trying to give myself an out here, and I suck.
Just take a look at everything around. Well, I guess I could turn this off now. Just take a look at everything around you and how it's changed. But it is what it is again. You know, you want to watch it, you can. If you're a fan of mine, you're probably going to hate it. You're going to be like, didn't you already do all this when you reacted to your June the King documentary?
No.
Yes, I did.
No,
it's
you didn't.
literally the same stuff rehashed
No,
again
it's not.
for the zillionth time.
No, it's
So,
not.
All that being said, I do
Shout out.
feel like, sadly for me, it was kind of a waste of time. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of it. I don't think any of his viewers, fans are going to be coming over to watch my content. He made out essentially with a payday for my detractors. What a shocking twist, right? But as you know, it's the same rodeo over and over. It's not a big deal. Do I look angry right now? No, I don't.
No, you look like you're about to cry.
I was about to say, he looks beat the fuck down.
It's just the same crap. All right. So anyway, it is what it is. It's over. The hilarious part is that the entire time he wants me to come back on the show. I was like, dude. Like,
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
He couldn't say woman officer. It made me mad. Oh my god. That never clicked. He said, I spoke with a woman. He never said woman officer. Or a female. He just said
or a female
woman.
detective.
Oh. Wow. He did.
Yeah,
whoa,
or
whoa, whoa.
he didn't
Dunce
say
says
policewoman
he did
either.
He did say policewoman. Dunce. He said he said policewoman. He did say policewoman. Okay, because I heard him say woman. I heard him say I spoke to a female. I didn't hear him say female detective or woman detective. Sorry, had to clear my throat there. If he said it, I missed it. If he said it, I missed it. But I would not be surprised if he did not say female detective.
Half hours of my time. Like, why would I want to come back on the show? Like, it's so stupid. So, anyway.
Look, you want to say somebody grilled you unfairly because it was like, look, they came at me sideways. It was unfair the way they came at me. Fine. What did Phil say here? Hold on.
The hilarious part is that the entire time he wants me to come back on the show. I was like, dude, like you just wasted 2.5 hours of my time. Like, why would I want to come back on the show? Like, it's so stupid. So
It's so stupid to come back on the show because it wasted my time. How is clearing your name a waste of time? I am lost.
anyway, tomorrow we're back for the end of the week, and I'll talk more about this at length. I'm sure you guys will have tons of questions and stuff to ask me during the Level 1 podcast tomorrow. More than happy to talk about it. All right, we should have a good time on the show, and tomorrow will be a full gameplay stream. The first stream is going to be Street Fighter 6, where I'm playing with Mai Shiranui and trying to get her to the master rank. And the late stream tomorrow night, unless something changes, is going to be the Elden Ring Night Rain network test. I don't know if anything will happen overnight because some people are going to be playing it from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but hopefully nothing bad. And hopefully people will be able to stream and record it, and I'll be able to do so as well. If not, we're just going to do Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, okay? Hopefully also tomorrow we can get back on track with our goals, and we can have a good day where it's basically us hanging out, having a good time with games, and advancing towards our next reward at 20. Like I said, today I think we didn't hit it. I think we're still at 11. So, all right, guys. I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. I did make some highlight clips, and I'll try to upload those and maybe have those go live overnight because you didn't have any videos to watch today. So I have highlights of me reacting to some of the trailers from State of Play. Maybe you can watch those overnight, and I'll be back tomorrow with a full, fun, final day of streaming here on DSP Gaming. Everyone have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Nicely timed.
Oops, I wasn't on the right screen to stop recording. Peace out.
I gotta ask, did that sound as sad as I thought it sounded? Because that
sounded defeated.
That sounded beat the fuck down. Because when he got, if I'm remembering correctly, when he got off side scrollers, right, he was like, man, this was great, and this was and I feel I cannot believe how great this went, and then it went bad after the fact.
He immediately, because what was it? It was he got off it. He did his own stream, his decompression stream in quotes, and he's like, "Oh, I had time. It was great interview. It was a fair interview. There's nothing wrong with that interview." And then he watched the part where they were reading the super chats from the interview. That's when his shit tone immediately went from "I liked it" to "I hate it."
So here's my question, and this is a bit of an egocentric question, okay? No lie to anybody here who was like, you want to make me feel down? Boom, here's your fucking opportunity. What was it that fucking killed him, right? Was it the fact that A, Steve wasn't buying it? Or B, I took him to task? Or C, a combination of the two? I'm thinking more C. Tank says A, that Steve wasn't buying it. I get that. C, combination of the two, all of the above. C. So, and he said retired. That's not technically accurate. I didn't retire. I actually quit to take more money. So I didn't actually get my retirement or anything like that, but I get what he was saying. To be clear, I was not fired. I was not dismissed with like dishonor or anything like that. I technically quit. So retired is technically inaccurate, yet kind of is accurate. It's a weird kind of thing. I honestly think like I was the. So Steve was the 1-2 Steve was the kidney shot, gut shot, kidney shot, right? Like that was all the damage, right? I was the uppercut. Like just the uppercut alone, not a chance in hell. You do enough damage to the midsection and follow up with an uppercut, yeah, you fucked. But that's my thought. Maybe I'm wrong. What, Vega? What do you think?
Well, I was going to say that
he know the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
and here's Broside with the steel chair. Ira, thank you for the 2.
I think that would be
appreciate
the I think that's the better description. The steel chair. Like you came out, like you were the person that he was doing the Fist of the North Star, the watas, the multiple punches. That's what Steve was doing. And then also he like backed away for a little bit. He's like, "What's going on?" And also you just came out of nowhere with the steel chair from behind because he wasn't. No, he really was not expecting you to pop up.
Well, Steve said that when he sent me the link, he was like, "You cannot click this link until I tell you to come in." I was like, "Oh," he was like, "Yeah, because if he's going to be able to see who's in the lobby, so if he sees you, he may run." And I was like, "Oh, well, I will wait until you say to come in." And he was like, when he was like, "Come in," I was like, "Really? Now? All right, let's go." And I didn't think that he was actually going to bring me in until the literal second he said, "All right, come in." I thought we were done. I thought I was just a contingency.
But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Kenneth Douglas with a 5. The 100 rending fists, Iviga. I love Fist of the North Star. So saith Kenneth Douglas. Thank you, my dude, for the 5. And then Shayhole 578 said, simply put, good cop, bad cop with the 2. Wow. So
now it makes me wonder who was the good cop, who was the bad cop in that situation.
Holy fuck. That is... So
Steve
I think...
is the bad cop.
I think it started with Steve being the good cop, right? And I came in as the bad cop. And then...
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons.
As the conversation progressed, right? And Steve was like, yeah, why don't you fucking explain? And I was like, whoa. I know where Phil's coming from. It was like, wait, bro's the good cop? Wait, what? What? And Maffey, exactly. And then Steve became the bad cop. I think the dichotomy kind of fucked with Phil's head for a minute.
Kind of did it for that one. Steve was the lawyer and you brought the evidence to the jury, aka the audience.
I don't know, man. It was a really weird feeling to be part of that.
Yeah.
It was a good feeling, but it was a weird feeling.
Very weird, because you notice how when you were about to leave, he was like saying, "Oh, I like talking to this guy," points at you.
Oh, I did. And I was like, dog, I am the last fucking detractor you want to have a conversation with. Like, I think this, do you now? Do you want to give me dates and times? Do I want to give you what now? Dates and times, Phil. Do you want to give me dates and times? For what? Oh, just dates and times. Do you have those?
The U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
Medusa Jr. with the 2. Iviga made the BSP, the tank, out of Lego.
I would laugh if there's an actual set of Thomas the Tank Engine. I swear to God, I will build that, and I would actually get a printout of your face and just slap it on Thomas's face. Like, nah, this isn't right. Your face on it. Okay, perfect.
I can't tell. I can't tell if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Oh my God, Claire, an addict. 3 years sober next month. I think the part when you said he needs to get help actually broke his brain. Oh my God, thank you so much. You have no much help. You have no idea how much that means to me. Addict life revolves around avoiding a situation where someone will see you. I wanted so bad for him to be like, I know. Claire, does that make sense? What? Like
that's the clarity moment.
Yeah, I wanted that moment. I wanted that, oh fuck. I wanted that interrogation room, detective, hand on the shoulder, it's time to come clean. You got me moment. I knew I wasn't going to get it, but fuck, man, that just would have been chef's kiss. He fucking lost it after that. He was floundering, and I can relate because I've been there. It's absolute panic. Claire, you can't plug my head up like that. You just can't. The meth pipe comment was great too. Those aren't my pants went right over Phil's head.
Yeah, like I listened to that and he's like, well, that's what happens when you talk with deal with a meth head. It's like, that's not the point.
It's like, yeah, I've heard this defense before, Phil. It's these aren't my pants. Well, that's what happens when you deal with a fucking meth head. Addict, Phil. That's what happens when you deal with an addict. I just...
That's so fucking based.
Okay, I actually said that, didn't I?
You did.
You
did.
I honestly don't. I did not remember saying that.
You did. You said, something that's actually fucking based. And I'm like, oh, he said it.
I said, oh my god, I did not remember saying that.
Oh, damn it, Brian. Why? He actually sent me a Lego. There's like Lego sets of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh my god. Shadow, thank you for stopping by. Have a great night or day yourself. I really appreciate it. Guys, I also said, that being said, shoutouts, obviously. I remember that one, Nugs. I remember that one. I remember that because it's like, that being said, shoutouts, obviously.
But you said that, and Phil completely didn't know what you were saying.
Oh, I know.
That went over his head.
So good. That
when you said factually fucking based, that went over his head because that's something that he has said.
Yeah. Oh wait, Motivation Exceed Me. TBS shat on me for it.
All these super chats are great, but remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
That kind of is sad. Joe Dub with a 5 says, guys, I can't tell the truth because... Hold on. Let me see this. I can't tell the truth because an asteroid will come down to Earth and it'll have Vegeta and Nappa and they'll become detractors, dude. You're not wrong. Wait, so they... Fucking that being said, shat on me? I'm kind of pissed off about that one. But that's... I mean, whatever. It is what it is. ALT and his pedo friend have been shitting on me all night. Wow, that kind of sucks. Just ALT and Snood? What the fuck, man? RS Nerd said, you absorb so many philisms, they come out and talking to him is crazy, LMAFO. RS Nerd, thank you for the 5, man. I really appreciate it. Like, wow, that is... They went... Mechanic True, TBS said you went too hard and not let Philip
All these
speak,
super chats are great.
is what I'm
remember,
guessing, Mechanic True,
you don't matter
is what you're saying? Wow. That's rough. They were going hard on you. I was a little mad, said RS Nerd 008. Shit happened on the tractor beam, got me all fucked up, says Magnificent Walrus. I'm not going to be able to please everyone. Chin up. Funny how the people that defended Raven are shitting on you, Broside Phil. Fuck, dog. Like, Jesus, what the Oh, Cora, has you been saying that for 30 and I've been missing it, man? I'm really sorry, man. 007 mentioned it too. Fucking shit, man. The entire chat was bitching into Tractor Beam. Fucking shit. What the fuck did I do? Once they said anything, I dip ducks. Fuck them. Maybe an old my felonious self cut a ride with you on this. Mechanic Drew, dog. Thank you, man. Steamed Sam, some idiot super chatted A-cab. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the detractors are sad person that super chatted Steve saying A-cab.
What was Steve the Dead?
No,
Steve. No. I get that, man. Steve is one thing, man. But you tell what I'm reading here is fucking people were on Detractor Beam and fucking that being said, like shit talking me. Like what did I do?
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
I don't know, man. Like I've always said I'm fringe on the detractor. And Medusa Jr., I'm sorry, I did not address you. Thank you for the 2, says Medusa Jr. owns this filtervention. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I've always said I've been fringe, you know, like I haven't been into the I haven't been mainstream, so to speak. I'm okay with that. It's a hobby anyway. But god damn, man. I mean, they're the big dogs, and it does kind of get to you when you're the. I'm not going to say little, right? Because smaller. I'll just say smaller.
For those
guy.
that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
And just to hear people, or just to hear that people have just shat on you. I did the fucking best I could, man. Like, what the fuck? Pull up the tractor. Fuck it. Let's go. I have to see this. I got to see this. I'm going to fucking hate life after this. I already know it. Nonsense. 54 minutes ago. Nonsense night with DSP sucks. Okay.
It's dozens a day. That's the level of harassment.
I'm not usually a pork fan, but this is pretty.
All right, so here we go. I'm balls deep in it at this point.
You just went absolutely insane.
Hold on. Jesus, they sped me up too. Hold on. I'm already not going to like this. I can already fucking tell. All right, fuck it. Dude, do I really want to go through this? I'm going to ask. Do I really want to go through this?
No.
Because
no.
I don't think I want to either. I don't know what I did to them. I don't know what I've done to half the fucking detractors, man. This is kind of fucked up. Like this. I'll look at it later, man. I'll look at it later. Yeah, you're right. You know what, Corez? You're right. Corez EQ, I want to bring that up. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna let it go. Fucking shit, man. Jesus.
All these super chats are great.
Yeah,
remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Leto, I want to say thank you first of all for the 5. I really do. And I agree with you. They're just people on the internet. You can't please everyone. It's not worth worrying or being upset over. Leto, this is not the first time this has happened. Right, so shit happens behind the scenes. There is a prominent detractor who has talked with me personally and has said they will never be on my streams. Right? I've been on theirs. They will never be on mine. And they said, well, it's just because of who you are. I don't understand it. Maybe I understand it. I'm a bit, I don't know, prickly, maybe a bit coarse, maybe. I don't know. They didn't go into it much. But yeah, they were just like, I will never be on your streams. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And didn't really go into it much. I was like, okay, that is what it is. I've never held anything but high regard for Snood, fucking Indrid,
All
ALT.
These super chats are great.
Everybody, Meerkat,
matter,
Steve, fucking. I don't know, man. It hits me sideways. It really does. Vega, does this make sense, man? Like, because, and I hate to put you on the spot like this, but you're the only fucking voice I have right now, man. Like, am I crazy? Or
the whole entire thing with it, though, you're not gonna please everybody.
Yeah, I know.
You're not gonna please everybody. Everybody. This is everybody in general is not gonna please anybody. I'm not gonna please everybody. You're not. Pretty damn sure all throughout the entirety of it. You don't please certain people? Fuck them. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your energy.
Well, fuck, man.
But I would say this. Research this later. on your own time when you have more of a clear head to be safe.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Jedi Master Xavier, I get you, dog. I really do. It's tough to do. God, I wish I could convey how tough it is, because you start. Vika, maybe you can back me on this one, right? Like, when did you get into the game? Year and a half ago? 2 years?
When it comes to the whole thing about making the content, funnily enough, sometime like in a week or so, or 2 weeks from now, about 2 years, give or take.
All right, and you know what? When did TBS like hit hard? 18 months ago.
I think they hit. Like, they were around before I was.
Okay, so they're around before you are, right? So you got the godfathers of the game, right? And then you got when the godfathers, kind of like bless off on people. It's like they're the godfathers of the godfathers of the, you know what I mean? And so I've even been on TBS once. I was on TBS once, and it was a good time. I didn't have a bad time at all. I had a blast. And I don't know. I've seen Indrid in my chat. Steve's in my chat sometimes. Fuck, man. Did I really fuck this up that mad?
I don't think it's all of TBS. I think it was just alt for that one, not all of TBS. So no, you didn't.
All right. I'm going to trust y'all. Yeah. Hold on, Dapper. That's a long one. It's going quick, so I got to stop it here. Not going to lie. It comes off as jealousy. Comes off as they're mad that you got your round with DSP and they didn't, and it really reminds me of the end of the SOK days. Dude, Nugs, dog, that's big. That's big. Ice, I think, threw me some love earlier. I didn't recognize him for it. Ice is good people, man. Everybody here is good people. And when I say everybody here is good people, I mean, if you gave me critique, if you said I spoke too much, if you said I spoke too little, if you said I was too egotistical, if you said I wasn't egotistical enough, I do not give a shit. All of you and your points are fucking valid here. Now, I know it's not that serious nocturnal, but I don't know, man. It just, I can't fucking put my hands on it, man. Dwight, big ups, man. I can't put it was my stutter. Yeah, well, what can I say, man?
Everybody has a stutter.
It's me.
Like here's the thing. Do you and because I looked at because Alt made the tweet about it, say he didn't think he could do better, but everyone, if put on the spot to talk to DSP and to speak your mind about it, yeah, you're going to be on the spot. They're going to be like, hey, a detractor is talking to Phil. Let's see what they have to say about it. You're going to stutter. I would stutter if I talked to Phil right now because I'm trying to get my thoughts across. That's the other thing as well. It's like you're getting your thoughts across.
I tried,
and you're going to stutter. And you're going to stutter.
$10 because will go a long way to make cats.
You're trying to get it coagulated.
Well, trying to get it formed. Yeah. And Lado, thank you for the 10. I really appreciate, I like TBS and a lot of other channels, but who are they to decide who gets to do what when it comes to Phil? Phil's going to do the same shit he always does, and it's not going to change anything. Yeah. I get what you're saying. But Lado, everybody has imposter syndrome, right? Everybody has it. So I come up. Viga, you were here 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've only been here a year.
And lurking. I was lurking in comments of videos on Detractor videos way before I started making content on them.
Right, but I've only been here a year, right? So technically speaking, in terms of paid their dues, you've paid your dues before me, right? And so, if you wanted to go with the pay your dues route, technically Vega has every reason to be pissy with me. But I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to do. Was I supposed to just shut the fuck up? Was I not supposed to speak when I thought that I could speak?
All these super chats are great. But remember, You don't matter unless you tip.
Listener 008, thank you for the 5, man. I was in speech and debate in high school. We had to have had paper balls thrown at us to train us to not say, etc. Peeps critiquing wasn't there. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. I'm trying to chill, man. It's just this shit gets to me. It really does. Because I've always been one of those kind of guys. I've got the tism. I've got a little bit of that imposter syndrome. You know, you want to be them. You never think you're going to be them or him or whatever. And so you get your shot, you shoot your shot, and then like the big dogs shit on you. And it's like, oh no, what did I do wrong?
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question.
Go with it.
For the year that you've been doing this, streaming, making videos about it, have you felt like you did good with your own content?
I mean, some of it, yeah. There are some I was really proud of, and there are some that I felt like I kind of rushed out there, and then there's some I was.
All these
the
super chats
StarCraft
are
stream
great,
doesn't
but
exist.
remember, you don't matter unless
Absolutely,
you tip.
we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about the StarCraft stream. The StarCraft stream didn't happen. 2 seconds. Dapper, thank you for the 5. Says, as someone who was here during Sons of Kojima on Sons of Kojima once, there's no dudes to be paid. Don't let them get to you. TBS are not the OGs. They're pretty new too. Thank you, Dapper. I really appreciate it. On Aussie, thank you, man, for the tenor. The Australian tenor that says, Phil does this to people. He talks in circle and bullshits. In the end, he makes you mad, and you never seem to get answers from him. Don't let Phil bring friendships in this community down. Man, I am trying. I was actually ready to sign.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a
I was
chair.
actually ready to sign off. I was ready to go to bed. And then I read, TBS and fucking Snood were shitting all over you. And I was like, fucking what? What did I do? And now this is my personality. This is who I am. I am going to self-critique for the next fucking week. That's how it's going to be.
Do you think that this should slow you down? Do you think that this should make you stop making content? Do you think
this
should
male fitness?
hang the code up? It's like, I'm done. They fucking shat on me. They shat talk me.
No, it's not going to stop me, but it is going to make me. It is going to make me reflect. And you got to understand, Vega, this is coming from a guy who used to think his shit didn't stink, right? I used to think that I used to think like Phil. Right? Like, oh, well, they're just fucking detractors and their opinions don't matter. That shit impacted me so long and so hard that now when I do get criticism.
Super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
When I do get criticism, I have to hyper focus on it. I have to take it for whatever it is they fucking say. Oh, he shouldn't have said this. I'm going to look at that for whatever merit it has. I have to, because if I don't, I'm going to go right back down the path of Phil and be like, well, I'm impervious to all fucking shit. Now, before we keep going, and Joji, thank you again for the 2. Shale, thank you for the 5. Saying, bro, I don't know about the others, but you provided a law enforcement background in the interview. Who else in the detractor communities can say that? And maybe that's what it is, man. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is that made him say that.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made
And then
$2
Medusa,
bills.
thank you so much. Medusa Jr. says, don't bite on cannibalism trolling. Maybe that's what it is, man. Maybe that's what it is.
Here's another thing, because you brought up this person. You brought up Atlas.
Yeah.
Atlas started a little bit later than I did. And I like his content. He makes good content. He has good streams. He blew the fuck up.
Yeah, absolutely he did. I'm going to hit you up here in 2 seconds, Vega. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, he blew the fuck up. And am I looking at that thinking that that's a bad thing? No, I use that to my advantage. I look at it and I find out, what can I do to make myself better? What can I do to make my content better and to actually spread a message around about something?
Yeah.
You use that to your advantage. Oh, yeah, you're going to have somebody that comes into your chat and say that you fucked up on this part. You fucked up on that part. You did this, you did that. You use that to your advantage. I've had parts of my fucking streams where I got pieces of the Phil lore wrong and I got yelled at because I got it wrong. You know what I did with that? I looked at it, go, oh, they're right. I got that wrong. I will take my L and I will move the fuck on with it and improve myself for the better.
And
Go ahead. Did I sit here? Did I sit there and say, what did I do wrong here? Did I fuck up somewhere? And now I feel like failing for it. Sure. Most people have that, where they feel like they did something wrong with it, though. But you don't let that bring you down.
No, I'm not, and I'm sure that when I wake up tomorrow, it'll be better, right? I'm sure it'll be better when I wake up tomorrow. So,
At the end of all of
the
this,
pinnacle of male fitness.
you are still you. You are still you. You are still Broside. You are Bromus the fucking tank engine, for God's sake. You are still that person.
Fuck, man. Thank you.
Don't let anything like that get you the fuck down.
The dank engine. Yeah. 2 seconds before it goes by too quick. Psycho Gold, thank you, man, for the 10. Saying that was legend. Wait for it. Dairy. You conducted yourself the best and represented the detractors properly. Go gym rates. Brother, man, I appreciate it. Front facing baby chick. I really do. I the dankest of engines. Yes. Guys, this was just nothing more than really a decompression. I had seen the stuff go bad in chat, and I did not even know about the shit within the community.
Know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Dark Rockman 80 says, Broside, you did a great job with the 2. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And you guys that are coming out, some of you I've seen before, some of you I haven't. Some of you have come out with compliments. Some of you have come out with criticisms. I appreciate all of it. I really do. And I am not calling to action. I'm not saying go after TBS or Detractor Beam or anybody. Their opinions are valid. Maybe I fucked it up. Maybe I set the fucking Detractor community back 20 years. It's a very possible explanation. I did.
I was gonna say,
yeah, okay, I did. Says Tank Tank.
I was gonna say, I think he said LOL. I think
he
he's trying to
did.
make a joke, but here's the thing with it though.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Moronic, you are Bromus, the Taken Dakin. I am the Taken Dakin. I ain't never heard of that one before. I ain't never heard that one. Soulblade Hero with the 5 says, "You're damn legend, bro. You have haters now. Congrats." Hey, fucking shit. I was expecting haters from Phil's community. Test me,
I am
bitch.
the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair. Test me, bitch.
I'll do one thing. I'll say one more thing. I'll move on. Everybody in this community is going to have a different opinion about everything. People are going to agree. People are going to disagree. People are going to agree to disagree. There's got to be some civility with it, and there is.
Well,
they're not going to think. Everyone's not going. They're going to think the different things than you. They're going. Guarantee you, everyone in this chat have different opinions. We can agree and disagree on them. I have them. Atlas has them. Everybody in the community has that.
You guys, I tell you what, you guys, you know how to make a down guy feel a little bit better. I'll give you that.
Again, Gibbs, Tony, back up to the back of the head. That's what you need.
No, you guys have been fantastic, man. I wouldn't have been civil, but it's probably best you were. All violence, no stopping. Yeah, man. Raw Phil just be emoting, doing his thing. Ice, dog, man. Okay, I gotta ask, man. Ice, I thought I saw you earlier in my stream. Ice, to you, I've gotta ask. Be brutal, dog. What did you think? Performance-wise, did I fuck it up? Did I do it good? You could tell me that it would have been better if,
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
If I would have had a fucking 2x4 shoved down my throat rather than speaking, I will respect that. I respect Ice. I respect your opinion a lot, man. I really do. So I gotta know what did you think? And you can hate everything I said. I won't care. Leto with a 2 says, "Don't start infighting. That's what DSP wants." I'm not trying to start
All
infighting.
these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
I want to know what I did wrong, if that makes sense. And then seemingly odd, with a $5 said, send a clip to Discord. Hopefully it gives you a well-needed laugh. I'll have to take a look at it here in a second. I am torn with a lot of clicks and stuff right now. Medusa Jr. with a 2 says, Iviga, you have saved parts. Make the train BSP. You have saved parts.
I don't have enough.
I am so lost right now.
I think they meant run.
Oh, run. Okay. And then Joe Dub with a $5 says, if they ever did do the actual polygraph test, the easiest way to catch him in a lie would be just to ask if he loves cat. Jesus fucking Christ. Joe Dub. Joe Dub.
And you know what? Oh, you know what? August is right, though, because I actually watched both Truth Seeker side and Raw Phil side. When you showed up, people were like, holy shit, that's bro side Phil.
And that was whose side?
That was on Raw Phil's chat.
Okay, and which one was the other one?
On the Truth Seeker side.
Okay.
I was watching both sides, but Raw Phil's side had when you showed up.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness.
You were
I can stand up from a chair.
You were getting blown the fuck up.
Well, I appreciate that. And Ice says, I think you did fine, my man. Maybe got a little personal, but that happens to us all, so I had no complaints. If you got Ice, I'm going to go ahead and give you a freebie out here. I think you have my Discord. I'm almost positive you did.
Damn it, Brian.
If you want to dig a little bit deeper into that, I would welcome your criticism. I respect your opinion a lot. And if there's something I could do to bring that back, if this opportunity, which I didn't realize was going to be this opportunity, were to present itself in front of me, fuck, man, I would really appreciate your insight. I really would. Sorry if that makes me feel, or sound a little fangirlish, but what can I say? Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I was also in Toxicity's chat, and we were so hyped when you showed up. Arwing, dog, man, thank you. Like, fucking shit. You guys know how to make a guy go from a high to a low to a high to a low to a high to a low to a high. Was the best too. We're not a hive mind. We don't all think the same. You guys are fucking killing it, man. Like, God, I love this community. I hate this community, and I love this community. Vega, does that make sense?
A love-hate relationship?
Yes. Oh my God, is it 1:30?
Seems about right.
Oh my God, it is 1:30. I should watch Raw Phil's live chat to see all the praise. Oh, just remember, my man, you're getting older. Performance issues are going to be more and more. Dapper, I will end you. I love you. You know this. Well, guys, I don't really have much anything else. I'm definitely not watching fucking WPIG or Snood tonight. I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll finish up with how the stream ended later on.
Well, I was going to say, weren't you going to finish up how Phil ended up the stream with that at 1.5 speed?
Well, I did. Well, we already watched kind of the, what was it? The daily
you watched
rap?
The daily rap. No, you watched the daily rap of it, though. I did get part of it, though, where apparently Steve was going off about how he said the N-word on Twitch.
Oh, for real?
Well, yeah, he did. He actually went off more on Phil about that, though. Even though Phil said, and I quote, I have to go spend time with my wife.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness.
We're all
I
good.
can stand up from a chair.
During Toxie streams, hold on. So Soulblade Hero, thank you for the 5, sis. During Toxie stream, I thought it'd be cool if Broside was the retired cop. I popped when it was you. Yeah,
I should have been former.
I honestly don't know how it was. Fucking hell, I didn't mean to clear that. I don't know how it was that that was not known. I think I pushed that video out to
the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
I pushed that video out to ALT. I pushed that video out as much as I could. Fucking King Sly was like, dog, I don't know how the fuck this video ain't blowing up more than it is. Whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, man, Soulblade, I appreciate it. Leto with a 2. Keep your chin up. It's okay. It's just a disagreement. Yeah, exactly. It's just a disagreement. I'm only kind of, sweating it to the point that I'm crying in a corner, rocking back and forth. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Oh my god, why? Why do they fucking hate me? I just don't understand. I just don't get it, man. I don't understand. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, Kilo, if that was the case, your dogs would come running to you, see what the fuck was wrong with you.
Yeah, Fenrir's asleep next to me. So it's been tough. Hold on. It's been tough. It's been tough. My life has been tough. So, or should it be? Rather, should it be? My life's been tough. It's been tough. My life has been tough.
The first one. You start with the first one with the sad music, and then as soon as he talks about detractors, then the ruckus thing plays. It's like, it's been tough. But my detractors, those ingrate mouth droolers.
My name is Uncle Ruckus. No relation.
We're all good being over here on our side. You could be over there on their side. If ever we have collabs, maybe, who knows?
So I got to see when I fucking bounced. I'm trying to bounce up when I... Because he was...
Re-upload.
Wait, didn't you have Truth Seeker side up for that?
And I could...
Did I have Truth Seekers what?
Side up for that?
The HOA happened to send an email.
His video of it, because you were giving him the view, remember?
Oh, yeah, but this is raw, Phil.
Don't have entire cult-like community.
Because he's there.
Yeah, that and I'm backing it up and seeing when I fell off. When did I fall off? Jesus Christ.
I've seen that spreadsheet.
I don't remember.
Then why do you pretend that you are to get the donos, dude?
I don't pretend I'm destitute at all. I don't say I'm poor.
February 11th, you just said you needed money for groceries and bills.
I didn't say I need money for groceries and bills.
So let's see when I fall off.
Yeah, and then apparently you brought up...
For those
he brought
that
up a few
don't know,
days
the
ago.
US
He brought up a couple days ago.
$2 bill.
All right, so guys,
hold on.
It's been a blast. All right.
Medusa with a 2. BSB, your dog called Phil's BS during the interview. He did. Phil started talking, and from the side room, I hear roar, 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 roar. I was like, oh shit. I was trying to mute, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me mute. Oh my god, it was fantastic.
No, hold on. I'll send you something too, because apparently I got the comment of it too. Was the dog smells Phil's lies.
If anything,
you don't want to see the key beef stuff. We still have
Let me see when I close out here. I'm trying to get when I close out here.
Like for example,
because when I was starting to see a lot of the messages come through that were basically
again,
like, he needs to shut the fuck up, and I was like, I gotta go.
quite frankly,
yeah, everybody told.
There we go. Accounts that tried to talk in YouTube. You didn't run from me this time. I'll give you a notch up. It's not a big notch. I'll give you a notch up, man. But Steve, thank you for having me on. I do have to bounce out. Thank you so much.
I appreciate your help. Thank you. All right.
So there I go. That's just wait till Triple B asks Phil about the evil detractor that spoke to him on stream. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Lord.
Dark Side Phil, you survived the interrogation. You want to come on next week? We'll come up with more evidence that you could deny.
I will. No, because you know what it's going to be now. I mean, I don't know why you thought it was going to be anything different anyway. Like quite frankly.
Yeah, everybody told me you were just going to lie.
No lie, Phil was running really hot this interview. Him running at 1.5 reminds me of him at 2x.
Lie again.
It's the same circle over and over. I give my answers. The same questions are asked. Nothing ever changes. For the record, you didn't know this. Everything you presented tonight has already been presented, and I've
That's bullshit. The haircuts hadn't been presented to him.
Already answered it. Really? I'm not even kidding. There wasn't a single.
No, nobody's ever asked you publicly on a live stream about all the correlations.
Oh yes, they have. I've heard the curls and twirls.
No, there's a couple of maybe
I've seen that spreadsheet.
Side scrollers, guys.
It's all been done.
Well, maybe Phil, you can understand though. Like if you look at the spreadsheets, you can understand why people are so upset because you're constantly begging for money.
So am I stupid in thinking to myself, Vega, and you can back me on this, or you can disagree. Stephen came out so soft, I was actually worried. I was worried he was going to fucking cotton poofty this interview. And I was like, fucking shit, please do not fucking give him an easy out on this one. And by round 4, I was like, Jesus Christ, he's dead. He's dead. Like, am I crazy?
You're hoping for like a good layout. That it's now no longer a TKO at this point.
Well, I was hoping in the first round, like he would have thrown like some hands, but the first round was nothing but them dancing around each other and shaking each other's dick.
that's what I thought was going to happen at the very beginning. Is like, okay, he's starting off soft, then he hits him hard. I'm like, oh.
Well, that's what I mean. It's the second round when he hit him with the right hook. I was like, yes, keep it going. And he was like, nope, I'm gonna back off. Please don't back off. Please don't back off. but by the end of it, he actually was just working him over one way or the other. I thought it was gonna. I was so worried it was gonna be lame, and then it just hit so hard. But anyway.
And the spreadsheet
That's what happens
shows
when you start
there's
off
more
soft.
money spent on a children's wrestling game than your mortgage. If these
This is when I left. I remember this is when I left.
are true, you are a scumbag, bro.
For
I'm
those that
sorry.
don't know,
Here's
the
what I will
US
say.
government
all right,
actually
'cause we
made
ended on a
$2
high note.
bills.
Okay,
What
here's what I
moron?
will say.
Hold
You
on.
can love me and hate me, whatever.
Vanguard, thank you so much. This year, beat your lolcow 0 piece ASAP. Yeah, we chose violence.
It is, and I get it. And, I do. I mean, I just did a 12-hour react to my documentary that talked all about this messed up stuff. Okay. Today,
A children's
I have
wrestling game
aspired
was
to change, and
good.
I have. If you take a look at the stuff that I'm doing, because I know you think I'm asking for mortgage payments. I'm not. This hasn't happened. Okay, it's not happening. Today, I'm trying to be a better person, and I feel like I have improved a lot in the last couple of years. I say 2-3 years. I've actually improved a lot as a person and my content.
Since
content's
April,
better.
when you spent $4,000 on a children's wrestling game, April 2020, you've improved.
Oh, of course I have leaps and bounds. I have. As a person and as
Dude,
a creator
this
and
is
as a person who's
savage.
more financially responsible, I have absolutely improved. I don't sit on my streams acting like I'm destitute. This doesn't happen. What it is you're coming out of context. You're coming in. I'm trying to kind of replicate the positive motivation that Kino Casino has done. Let's have a positive goal. Be a jokester about it and say, oh, come on. You didn't give it this. You didn't give enough here. Didn't you want to see the Arby's?
Well,
We
yeah,
didn't need the
I got a
Arby's.
positive goal, and that is, to be honest, I have done my homework. People didn't think I was going to do my homework, and so for my goal, I'm going to drink some beers and make the audience watch me while I read all these super chats.
You should.
Which is exactly what, side scrollers did. Okay.
It take quite a long time, but the grand total here is what interests me, and this may give you some clue as to why people are so upset.
Oh no!
If the bank leaks are real, then you
thank
spent
God.
$44,000 on a children's wrestling game, but only $33,000 on your mortgage for that 18-month period.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money to spend on a children's game.
And again,
if you really are doing that, there's help. I can get you some help. I can get you in a program.
You don't need to help me because it's 2025, bro. Even if it were true, things are so different now. I'm telling
you. Vega, help me.
Right, well, you
did so much better.
No.
You
did promise your wife that you weren't going to play those games anymore. Did you break your promise to her?
I never promised my wife I was never going to play those games.
You did, but okay.
What are you talking about?
You promised her that you weren't going to spend so much money on mobile games. I have a quote.
You're probably talking about many, many years ago, right? Yeah, of course. Here we go again.
A couple of years ago.
Again.
Yeah.
What do you do? You're doing it again, dude. I've already said none of this matters to my audience. None of it
yet you're here. It doesn't matter, but you're here. So
what do you mean? But okay. I'm here because you invited me, and I didn't know this is what it was going to be. I already told you. If I knew it was going to be you trying to talk about bank leaks for 3 hours, I would have been like, this is a waste of my time.
Well, I think it wasn't a waste of time. I think that now we know that you'll never own up to any. You ever notice something? Like a true narcissist, nothing is ever.
Holy fuck. I did not know he said that.
Your fault. You notice that?
Oh,
like
that's
you've been in financial trouble. It's your aunt's problem for
so much stuff
for dying.
Did I not?
The detractors ruined your Twitch.
What are you talking
contract?
About? Did I not?
It wasn't you. I have clips of you saying the N-word on Twitch. You're blaming detractors for mass reporting you for losing your Twitch.
I never said that. I never said the N-word on
whatever.
Twitch. That's ridiculous too. I never.
Oh, it was kind of. You did. It was kind of like a.
No, it wasn't. I never said. Never happened.
You kind of did. A stationary N. You said the word stationary and then N. And then
no, it wasn't.
People in the live chat called it out, and you pretended you didn't say it.
And what happened? Twitch contacted me, suspended the stream, saying I said it. I sent them the clip again. I said I never said it, and they unbanned me right away because it never happened.
It sounded to me like you said it.
BSP saying integrity of his profession, but they got too emotional in conducting the interrogation. Phil's going to be using it to weasel himself out of it again. Yeah, Volps. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
But I don't know.
But
I just
again,
mean,
Steve,
you're
do
always
you
blaming
see-
everybody else. It's
Do
never
you see
your
the
fault,
point? You moved
know?
you moved the goalpost again. Do you understand? You
Look,
actually.
I've
made my
offered you the
points
road
really
to
clear.
redemption. You can fix this all right now.
There is no
Just
road to redemption.
Give me the records I asked for. Take the polygraph, or people will say you wouldn't take the polygraph because you've been lying for years. You won't show the records and the receipts because you've been lying for years.
Steve,
you're going to say you've been lying for years, Phil.
Steve,
and you could fix this right now. You could make it all go away. Just take the polygraph. Give me the records. I've got NDAs standing by. You could talk to the lawyer that I had write up the NDAs. You could put new clauses in there.
Steve,
you could prove that everybody's been wrong this whole time and that you haven't lied for years.
With all
you could prove it.
Arwing, I appreciate the insight, man, or I appreciate the alternative take. That's what I think I was trying to go for. Apparently, it was interpreted differently by other parties.
With
100% easily.
With all due respect, if I gave you absolutely everything you want, no one would care. My detractors would still have a field day. You'd have a bunch of content. It doesn't help me at all.
I just know if thousands of people were calling me a liar constantly and I could clear it up in 20 minutes, I'd do it. 20 minutes to take the polygraph. 10 minutes to go get the bank records I asked for.
The polygraph
10 minutes to go get 10 minutes to go get the proof
God.
that you spent $1,500 on legal fees. That
The
I don't think you
polygraph
spent.
proves
It's
nothing.
so simple.
The bank records, I'll be told, were fake. Every single thing. I've been through this already. Again, you just new
He hasn't been through this already. He's never shown the bank records.
to you. You're new to the game.
Nor did
You
he
don't
show
really
the,
even know
the receipts.
No, exactly.
I'm an outsider looking in. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
You're new to the game. You haven't been through the dance. I have been through this dance for.
Well, I've been through all the evidence, and in my opinion, all your detractors.
There's never going to be a perfect dialogue with DSP. He will always act in bad faith and galvanize detractors to hate. Yeah, I was hoping I hadn't bit as hard as it seems like I bit. Chin up though. I think the vibe I got is that all this provided gold dust for years to come. Well, I mean, one can hope. I just hope I didn't fuck shit up, you know?
Nah. Don't think you did. You didn't.
Well, that's good. Even if I did, I look forward to the this is how Broside Phil fucked up the detractor game.
No, that would be super crazy.
Are right. Those bank leaks are real. You've been lying about it for years because you don't want your audience to know that when you beg for money, you're going to spend thousands of dollars on a mobile game. By the way, you can open that up and prove that you're not spending thousands on a mobile game every month.
So that's fine. Okay. So now what we've established is you don't like
King Be Cruel. Is this your first time at Broside Phil? I am merciless upon myself.
me because you think that I'm a scumbag. You already said
No,
this.
I didn't say that. I want to find you a road to redemption.
You said that though. You outright said that.
I'll give you some props. You're a goddamn survivor. I've seen you go through shit that would have killed lesser grifters easily.
I love the fact he did not say lesser men.
I have seen you go through some shit. Those bank leaks came out. You came up with this whole concocted story about identity theft, which, by the way, you could prove. Give us the bank records that there was identity theft around that time. I don't think there was. It was all a cover story.
So Steve, here's the thing. You're seeking the truth. All right. The truth is this. I think everyone actually gives me more credit than I deserve because you think that I'm some kind of a mastermind who comes up with all this stuff.
No, I think you're kind of
a mastermind who comes up with all this stuff, yet apparently somebody came up with all this stuff to create a phone account with the correct voice, with the correct transaction logs that matched fucking Renton area transactions around the same times and dates or at the same times and dates of your haircuts, your Burger King, your Firestone, your... But we give you too much credit. Okay.
Bank leaks prove it. Because
what credit
there's
are we
literally
giving
somebody
him,
faked
though?
Yeah, all before AI, Benny Warren notes.
all that shit, Phil. There's no fucking way that they faked all that shit. There's too many dots to connecting.
So
and I'm an outsider looking in. I don't have a horse in this race. I'm not on the detractor side. I'm
great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Shit. Lado, thank you for the 5. It says, you were so cordial. If anything, you show that detractors aren't always how he portrays them. I'm wondering if that's not when I started catching bad blood. I am actually curious to see if the bad blood came before Phil said, this guy's not so bad. That is the metric I'm going to start looking at. Is if it was like, damn, Broside's taking him to task, and then Phil said, you know, this guy's not so bad. I don't know, but it would be interesting to see. It really would. Lado, thank you for giving me an insight into it. I really appreciate it.
I'm not on your side. I'm not really.
David J. Hoyda, bro, they didn't even watch the whole clip. They
I am
sped
the
through it and
pinnacle of
skipped
male
most of it
fitness.
because
I
they
can
were
stand
so
up from a
far
chair.
behind. Wolf of Midnight with the Canadian 279 said, oddly enough, DSP seemed to like you. Open door. Wolf of Midnight, he always has an open door to speak with me. Absolutely. I've said this many, many times. He can talk to me whenever he wants. I will be cordial with him. I am not going to put up with his bullshit. If he's going to say, no, you don't understand this. You want to talk about the court system. You want to talk about rules of evidence or something like that. No, I am going to shut you down. I am going to put your feet to the fire. Okay. When he introduced I spoke to a woman. Cool. What's her name? Right. I was completely open to the fact he may have spoken to a woman. What's her name? I don't know. That is your problem, not mine. Now, he says he knows her name, and he's going to give it to Steven. If that happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, well, that's his problem, not mine. I did my due diligence. This is what the data says. I spoke to a woman. What's her name? I don't remember. Your problem, not mine. This is what the data says.
Like, if this was a severe thing, though, you would remember who you spoke with. My identity was stolen.
Bongo.
You would remember the attorney that you spoke with. You would remember the person that you were talking with at the bank. You would remember the fucking police officer you spoke with to file a police report to talk about it. All those names will be documented and written down so you don't forget, because it is an important thing.
Jedi Master Xavier, I know not of anything that you speak here. Saying Broside Phil has always been too hard on himself. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. For those of you who don't know, Jedi Master Xavier is a very close personal friend of mine. Since I was like 6.
And by the way, I told them, like, I gotta investigate this and look into it honestly and report what I find.
That's baloney. Dude, you totally have a horse in the race because you have content now. You made money tonight. You're gonna make more content on this. That's just the game.
I haven't decided that.
Yeah. He's an OG Broside Phil supporter.
But dude, that's
quite
the game.
honestly, Phil. Sometimes I do the full court press like I just did on you tonight, and then I decide this grifter is not worth my time because I'd like.
This grifter, dude, just uppercut, kidney shot, right hook, right hook.
To go for higher level people, or I don't want to punch down. And I feel like I do have some sympathy for you because every day when you wake up, you have to stream and lie to people to eat. And that's a sad state of existence. I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
I'm not lying to anyone when I stream. What are you talking about?
I think you lie constantly to get people to feel sorry for you. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it, right?
Are you kidding me? How am I making people feel sorry for me? I will agree with you for the clips that you're bringing up from stuff from 5 years ago. That was the case.
You're tying your own noose here. Do you think I can't find more examples of you begging for money in the past 5 years, Phil?
Dude,
do you think I'm not going to do
money?
that?
Hold on a second.
There's a way that he can lie.
Acting like
I can think of a good example of how he lied to his audience. His neck. Him being sick.
Oh, I'm sick, and my neck hurts, and my this hurts, and my that hurts, and my this and my that.
Yeah, and he's saying all this shit though, and then as soon as he gets his money buff, that neck pain is gone, and then when he doesn't get it, my neck hurts.
Hold up.
It's an injury.
Lemur's one of the dudes that I respect the man's research. So I haven't read this yet, so I'm gonna read it. I took a little field trip, and ALT snoods indrids weren't scathing. Okay. More frustrated that Dave kept getting close to being pinned down and was interrupted before he could lie more. But I was calling him out on his lie that he already had. So, meh. Yeah. Actually, it's not fucking fuck. That is not a criticism without merit. Because
this just makes you.
Well, just hear me out.
But Kay makes a good point. It wasn't your interview. It's okay.
It wasn't my interview. There's that. But then 2, one of the greatest critiques I had was let them dig their grave. Right? I, even back in my law enforcement career, would hear the lie and want to capitalize on the lie. And there was a dude who could talk a nun out of her panties. He was him. In terms of interviews and interrogations, he was him. And he would no lie, he would let the guy tell their story for 45 minutes. Then he would attack. I didn't think I had that luxury. I honestly, I thought if we just let him kept going and kept going and kept going, we'd run out of time. So, I don't know. They got a point. I had to make a call. And I made the fucking call.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What moron?
And if it was the wrong call, it was the wrong call. And it was the wrong call, I guess. Medusa Jr., thank you for the two. Medusa Media Jr., injury attorneys at law. Thank you for the two. I really appreciate it. Broside Phil, I watched the beginning of the clip, and ALT seemed a bit upset that you showed up when you did because he wanted Phil to first capitalize on the lie. He knew it would go in circles. I showed up when Steven said show up. I didn't have an opportunity to y'all think I had like some fucking master plan to show up when I showed up when Steven said show up.
Yeah, you even said that you were on standby. And then he said, hey, come in.
He said come in. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Like what the fuck? I'm fucking supposed to be omnipotent? Like, what the shit, man?
I'm destitute. They're two completely different things.
Well,
Hey,
hey,
support my
here we go.
content. Hit the goal. Versus, oh, I need money because I'm desperate. I'm not doing that anymore. I've changed for the better. And I'm not.
You're well aware that in most streaming circles, that the general etiquette is that you ask for support once or twice in a stream. You don't do it 100 times.
Steve, you do realize that most people in streaming circles don't have entire cult-like communities.
Gray Fox, imagine how fucking disappointed they were. Hi.
Every 5 seconds.
No, I get that, but I can't find anybody else that asks for money as much as you. And honestly, I gotta respect that. I'm like, I thought everybody was exaggerating or embellishing until I found that site where you're like asking for money 88 times in 1 3-hour stream. Like, that's crazy. 88 times? Come on, guys, we gotta get some support. I gotta hit the goal tonight. I gotta go shopping tomorrow. I need groceries.
No. Hold on. I think they must have just wanted you to go full throttle and tear into him off the rip. That would just scare Dave off. You have to let him simmer a bit. Bingo, bango, bongo. If I would have come in and been like, hey, I have you dead to right. Well, let's say for the sake of argument, I did come in big dick swinging, right? I had no idea Phil was going to say, I spoke to a female officer. I can't counter that. The only counter I have is the narrative affidavit. That's all I have. If I would have come in big dick swinging and been like, yeah, I know you're a line sack shit, you fucking piece of fucking donkey ass. Like, why the fuck would he even want to engage with me if I were to act like that? So I came in and I said, this is what I have. That's it. That's it. That's... I don't know. I let them. Whoa. Hold on. So, Ghostbook Fried Bill. Yeah. R-Wing, you kept your composure, laid the groundwork for the research material, brought to the table, and asked one at a time for information gathering, then just letting your emotion get the best of you. I'm gonna have to listen back to this because letting emotion get the best of me. I'm notorious for this, but I don't remember it ever actually impacting me up until the very end when I was like, dude, please just fucking tell us they're your bank leaks. Like that was it. And I don't know. Maybe I was more emotional than I knew. Lord knows when I hear myself back, sometimes I hate how I sound. So I don't know.
You know what would be a good example of this? Think the Side Scrollers interview for a second. Think about that one. You know how when Phil was like talking, and then all of a sudden he brought up the restraining order that Cat had on Superman? New piece of information we did not know. The new piece of information that he provided for us, he spoke to a female police officer.
Yeah.
This is brand new to us. Who is it?
Yep. I still don't know, but it's
Steven hasn't given you the information yet.
Well, he still hasn't, but I just, fuck, man, that reminds me, I need to check. I sent him a message a while back. I just basically said, look, man, I'm really sorry. I said, hey, I've seen some I sent it to him. I sent to Steve. I've seen heavy criticism to me. I'm so sorry if I did you dirty. He said, nah, people cry about anything. You did great. We tag teamed him. He thought you were nicer than me, and I wanted it to be that way. We good cop, bad copped him. So, you know what? If Steve's happy, I'm fucking happy. Yeah.
Please clap.
Please clap. Well, fucking shit, man. I left that. Where is that? Where is that? There it is.
Please clap.
My cat needs food. Like, come on, bro.
I can't take
Please
credit for
clap.
anything recently. I'll be
Please
honest.
clap.
I have been
Please clap.
inspired by Kino Casino to do it in a positive way. So it's not this negative spin, this begging spin. Instead, it's, hey, we want to hit the goals. We want to get this DSP tries. We want to do America.
We want to hit the goal. Eat my ass, Phil. I mean, literally, like full tongue, just right up the asshole.
I'm a scat man.
You want to see me
$10
try
goes
to
a long way
shit.
to make cats stop crying.
Leto, thank you for the tenor. If you did that, you would prove DSP right. That would be a loss for detractors. Even if you did something wrong, just admit it and move on, and everyone can just deal. Not the end of the world. Yeah, it's so easy to. Leto, if I was in your shoes and if I was listening to you say the same things that I'm saying, I would have wrote you the same message, and it would have been like, "My God, why can't this motherfucker just listen to me?" And let me tell you why I can't listen to you. No, I'm joking. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I'm very self-critical. I'm a people pleaser. What can I say? Like I said, I'm very much so a lot like Phil in many ways.
And on that, listen, you know, look, this is just my 2 cents, and you can take it or leave it. But like, you're offering people incentives.
Oh shit, Ghost has something to say. Hold up. That last message of mine was a fucking typo. Then my extender lost its power to my surge. Well, then my lights got cut out. I meant not letting the emotions get the best of you. Oh, okay. It's like, fucking shit, I let emotions get the best of me? Dear God, Ghost is pretty on point with his observations. Shit.
Incentives that most people think are stupid. Like, pay me money so I can
and
eat
you
fast
know
food
what?
for you.
I'm gonna bring up this point as
Go
well
with it.
because because someone brought up in the chat though, and they're absolutely correct on this one as well. It's like, it would be best to watch the stream tomorrow before making any assumptions. I'm seeing assessments here that aren't actually what happened and are upsetting you needlessly. And that's, like, have a clear head about it tomorrow, because going by what you're hearing, it's creating doubts, and that's not a good thing. It's better to look at it, research on it a little bit more before anything happens.
Yeah. That's why I'm not watching. That's why I'm not going to watch fucking Snood. I don't think I'll watch.
would say,
go ahead.
I would say wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow and just get like a better sub, and then watch this back tomorrow. See how you did with that as well. Like, watch everything tomorrow.
I'm going to watch. So yeah, I'm going to start with watching myself back tomorrow. Then I'm going to watch. Maybe I'll watch WPIG or fucking Detractor Beam or somebody else, or I don't know, but I'm not going to watch it tonight. I'm not. I'm just not. And then when it comes to the evening time, I ain't watching shit because I'm gonna be making dinner for my lady and Valentine's Day and shit. So no stream tomorrow, kids. No stream. That's correct. That's correct.
Bro's gonna get lucky.
I'm open to other suggestions.
Pay me money,
Other things.
But don't you do overtime? You got to stick to some rigid schedule. Why don't you do this? Why don't you say, pick a great retro game that you love, and I, who have a vast knowledge of video game history, will just talk about that game and its place in video game history for an hour if we hit the goal tonight. And then you're giving them what they're coming there for the video game content. Isn't that better than, like, I'm going to eat a snack, or I'm going to show you my underwear or my socks?
Steve be spitting facts.
Yeah, I would be open to that for
Whatever.
sure. But that's not what people have asked for. But I always say to people, what are your suggestions? And I always take feedback now. I used to be different. I'm much different now as a content creator. I'm open to taking constructive suggestions. I could even bring that up tomorrow on my podcast and say, this is a suggestion. You guys are interested in that? I'm down for it. I really am. Like, the DSP Tries thing was a series I stopped doing, and people were asking me for it constantly. So I brought it back as rewards. The only people who don't like it are my detractors.
In December, he had 2
Oh, Duty's just fucking bringing out the fucking whale fucking hammers.
Slow days. He claimed his HOA sent an email on Sunday night telling him he needs $20,000 to replace his pipes. Then he grifted for 3 days.
False. Completely false. Taken out
Are
of
you sure?
context. Yes. What happened was.
What's the context? Did you say that you needed 20 grand and then beg?
That never happened. The HOA happened to send an email that said, FYI, the pipes are getting old in all these homes. You probably want to replace them and they're going to cost $20,000. And all I did, because we were having a conversation about stuff, I talked about the email. That was it. I never said, hey guys, let's do a fundraiser. Send me money to replace my pipes. I don't need to replace my pipes. And by the way, that 20 grand is only if you don't do proper maintenance and stuff. Then that's an emergency that the pipes burst. But you understand, Steve, you hear, this is context. This is what you never hear. You got the super chat.
I just think it's cringe talk about. Did you know? Listen, in your defense, I'll say this. I one time had a detractor take something out of context, and that was this. 2 years ago, I was buying my son a PlayStation, and he doesn't listen to my show or whatever, so I could talk about it. I said, man, video games got so expensive. Like, the last console I bought was only like $200. That's how long ago it was. And like, wow, they got so expensive. And that turned into Steve is grifting for super chats to buy his son expensive toys. But here's the great part. My wife, the accountant, had already bought it, and I could show the receipt and say, fuck you. I wasn't grifting for super chats.
See how that works, Phil? Do you see how that works?
Just casually mentioned, PlayStation's, wow, video games got so expensive. All the games are like $50, $75. And
so
I stopped playing games for years once I had kids because I just didn't have extra money.
So that's a great example. Now, I want you to imagine that literally every other word out of your mouth, that happens, because that's my existence. Like, that's the thing. There's so much of it that happens.
Welcome to life as a cop. Because when you write your narrative affidavit, every defense attorney that is defending their client says you're a liar. Every one of them. At all times. At this date, at this time, I responded to this location. Yeah, can you prove that? Yes, I can. Dispatch, please provide me the records. I spoke with this person. Can you prove that? Here's my FI card, my field interview card that says I wrote this person's name down, their height, their weight, their date of birth, their address, blah, blah, blah. They told me this. Yeah, can you prove that? Here's their fucking statement form. Okay, do you see how this works? Do you see how this works, Phil?
Happens. It's just white noise to me, so I just ignore it and I just move on with my merry way and don't give a shit. That's why I don't care about disproving anything. I don't care about the detractors.
Speaking of rumors, I got a lot of rumors about your cat. Ask him why he spent hundreds of dollars on a flight stick, but would not spend money on his cat to have blood.
We're not going to talk about my cat.
All right, so you don't want to take viewer questions and clear some of this stuff up? You don't
want
to do that?
Dude, do you see what time it is? I
gotta you did 5 hours with those other guys. I just thought you'd want to,
Well, Steve, it's been wild. I see now what your angle was. Sadly,
your angle, what? Wow.
Your burger rewards take up a lot of your streams, and you still ask for money during the reward stream.
Sadly, it wasn't.
Do you ask for money during the reward streams? Oh, one more question. Do you cut out the begging when you cut out the begging, dude? You cut out the begging on your streams.
So I'm gonna
and re-upload them.
To everyone who watched tonight,
begging. If you're not doing anything wrong, you wouldn't need to cut out the begging, bro.
Doesn't even know what he's talking about. So anyway, to everyone watching
tonight, you take the stream down and you cut out a lot of the begging.
I hope you
put
enjoy.
Wow.
I really don't know.
Come on.
Actually made $2 bills. What morons?
Medusa Jr. Did Phil's lies prove quantum physics? That if you're watching Phil, he begs, but if you don't watch Phil, he doesn't beg. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Medusa. Oh my god. No, Medusa's on something here. Do you know about quantum particles?
Please explain.
Okay, no shit. There are quantum particles, okay? When a human eye is fixated,
gay bitch,
is fixated and viewing a quantum particle, it will look one way, okay? And a camera. So there's a camera and human eyes on a quantum particle. They take a snapshot out of it, it looks one way. When no human eyes are looking at that same particle and they capture another shot of it, it looks completely different.
Almost like an optical illusion.
But it's not. It is a documented phenomenon. When human eyes are looking at a particle, quantum, it looks one way. Human eyes aren't looking at it, quantum, it looks another way. When you're looking at Phil, he doesn't beg. Or when you're looking at Phil, he begs. But when you're not looking at Phil, he doesn't beg. Phil is a quantum particle.
It kind of makes sense. Great. 2 a.m. thoughts.
Medusa, you broke me. You broke me.
And wow,
Steve,
what a grip.
I'm not biting.
And I
any of
love
your-
how
your
Phil's
books.
sitting here.
It's
He's
all a
like,
waste of time.
Steve's like
It was a
going
good
on. It's
try.
like, you cut
It was
the
a good
bacon.
try.
I'm out. Bye. I'm out. Sorry. Not nice to you. Bye.
Yeah.
But
You
I
tell
just-
viewers if they don't donate,
so
that
fast.
cat has to cook.
So
You did do that. I heard
are,
that one.
Are we done now? Are we good?
I guess if you don't want to, you don't want to
Dude,
go
I'm
through the
already
Keemstar
over.
stuff.
I
You don't
gotta
want to
get
go
outta
through the Keemstar stuff.
We agreed to 90 minutes, and I gave you more than double that. So I think that at least deserves some respect.
All right.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Everybody thought you would rage quit 10 minutes in. So yeah, I guess I give you some respect.
All right. All right. Well, that's it. I don't know. It's your show, but I got to get out of here.
All right. Well, you have a good night, and I wish you best of luck. And I do hope you find that road to redemption.
All right. And the thing
All
is, here's the thing. My final
2
statement. I don't need
a.m.? Yeah.
redemption. I'm good where I am. People
Oh,
are happy.
Okay.
People are happy. Not even if you're not. If you want to live in that world of drama and
Yeah,
online
Kate,
stuff,
he did
more
eat
power
it
to you.
for
You
sure.
want to do next Thursday at 10 p.m.? We'll go through more evidence.
I'm done hating on
Come on,
people
Phil.
for
Do
wanting to live-
do another show. We'll
He
go
won't
through
even
more
let me-
evidence.
He won't even let me finish my
No, go
final
ahead.
statement. This
Go
guy.
ahead.
He still
Final
talks
statement.
over me. You can live in the world of internet drama as much as you want. You can enjoy it. Go for it. Normal people don't care. I don't care. We're all good. We're all good being over here on our side. You can be over there on their side. If ever we have collabs, maybe. Who knows, right? But I don't care about this stuff. I mean, more power to you. On to your next. Or if you make more content about me, I'm not going to be involved in it. I really don't give a shit. Okay? Fair enough?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, best of luck to you. I do hope you find that road to redemption. And
I cannot wait to see the next time he talks to Ashton.
you know,
Oh,
maybe
can't wait.
work on that 10-year plan that you
Yeah.
promised your parents and get a job.
The redemption I don't need. The plan that failed because of COVID, and then I explained that. But, you know, again, you're coming out
COVID's
of
over.
context. You're
COVID's
coming out of
over.
context of everything else. There's no,
Honor thy
nothing
mother
else.
and father.
There's
That's a
nothing
big
else
deal.
to argue about here tonight. Good,
They
good
gave you the
try.
money when you needed it, though, dude. They gave you the
All right.
money when you needed their help. You didn't keep your
Steve,
promise. That's all I'm
Steve,
saying.
You have a good night.
All right. Thanks. All right, friends.
Running like a bitch.
Coward.
And he could just shut down his tab whenever he's ready and bounce out. That's fine. Yeah, he's gone. So, look, I did my best. I don't know what to think about this whole situation. I kind of thought he was going to rage quit 10 minutes in, or, you know, whatever. And honestly, it went a lot like I expected. We got kind of him talking in circles, making excuses. And what it keeps coming back into my mind.
Hold on.
If thousands or tens of thousands of people were calling you a lying scumbag on the internet for years, and you got an ally, and let's be clear, I'm not really his ally, but because of the relationship that he has with the Kino boys and the relationship I have with them, I would never betray the guy. I would never stab him in the back.
Exactly.
And, you know, there could be legal consequences. I got legal non-disclosure agreements written up that basically say I won't give out his personal information. I won't give out account numbers. All I will do is check the records of his bank at the time of the bank leaks, and then check
you
them
are
against
not
the
wrong,
bank
Cade.
leaks and confirm or deny whether the bank leaks accurately reflect his real account from him. Records.
Oh, well, it went to Cade. You guys don't know this, and Cade, you definitely. I don't know if I think I've seen you in chat maybe a few times. My Discord server, all I could say was, "You need to be here tonight." That's all I could say. 4 fucking days ago, Steven hit me up after I sent him the video. He said, "Would you come on?" I said, fucking A, right, I would come on. He was like, yeah, well, after I show the bank leak stuff, I may want to bring you on if he attacks integrity. I was like, you fucking hell, yes, I will absolutely be there. And so for 4 days, I just had to sit knowing that he had me in the wings waiting to go, yeah, motherfucker, have this. And so when people were like, even I was like, Jesus Christ, he's starting with kids' gloves. I'm kind of worried. And then as he started giving right hook, left hook, I was like, this is going the way he said it was going to, which is, to your point, not anything that Phil fucking expected. It was so good.
From him.
He was
that.
expecting it to be like Kino Casino. As soon as he came on, they're like, "Oh, Phil's king! Oh, hey, look, King Philip's here." He was hoping for that, and he's like, "Hi, we're gonna have a conversation. So, how are you doing today, Philip? How are you doing? You doing good? Here's the bank leaks." That's pretty much what that was. He's like,
separate NDA. Show me
very
your
cordial.
WWE.
He's like, "Hey, let me take your coat for you. Let me hang it up for you. Do you want a cigarette? Here's a cigarette here. Oh, you don't do that? You want some gin? I got some gin. I got bourbon if you want some of that. Oh, let's talk about the bank leaks. Go."
Membership
I loved
information.
it.
I won't disclose any personal information. I'll just confirm or deny I'll just report on how much you're spending on a mobile game. He won't do.
Steve was the right person to do this. Just far enough from the Kino to act independently, but close enough for Phil to trust. Oh, God, I had seen some of his stuff. I had seen, like, when he was like, I'm going to talk about Phil. He looked very awkward. He looked very like, I'm kind of disorganized, guys. I don't really know aliens, guys, and conspiracies. And I was like, please, God, let this be an act. Please, God, let this be an act. Please, God, let this be an act. And then he was like, yeah, Phil, I'm kind of disorganized. Hold on, let me grab my post-it note here. And this post-it note says, tell me about the bank leaks, you dense motherfucker. What? The bank leaks. The bank leaks. Here, hold on. Let me lay out a 37-point thesis on the bank leaks that you did not see coming.
I mean, the name of the show isn't wrong, though. He was trying to seek the truth.
Dude, he fucking blindsided Phil, and I loved it. Why am I a trained cat? One more time. I will explain this one more time.
No need. We'll simplify it in one phrase. Blame me.
2 streams ago, Vega made this picture, and then Lord Diaz, while on my stream, said, hey bro, if you got 12 subs, would you change your profile picture to you being Bromus the Dank Engine? And I was like, fuck it, okay. Like 10 minutes later, 10 minutes later, it was like, blam, I had 12 memberships, and I was like, God fucking damn it.
That's not how I remember it. I remember a different story.
Go with it.
I remember this. I remember I went to your stream and I brought up Monsters and Night Sprites, and you got mad because it was the MIDI. It was the MIDI version.
It was fucking weird.
It was the MIDI version of that, and it had Thomas the Tank Engine's face on there. And I said, I had a bad idea.
Why is Thomas the Train staring at me?
And then I decide I had a bad idea. So I found a picture of Thomas the Tank Engine, put Phil's Broside Phil's face on it. I sent it to him. I say, don't check Discord.
And I checked Discord.
And he sees the picture. Laura's like, let's get some subs. If we get 12 subs, Broside will change his profile picture. And you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Okay, that's more accurate.
Do that. I offer to go out.
And then
like the whore I am, we got 12 subs.
Do the polygraph. He won't do that. I offer to pay
we
for
got
another
like
professional polygraph examiner, retired FBI polygraph examiner.
I love the fact that he hit the Arby's goal too,
It
Cade.
just leaves me with, there's a reason he won't easily disprove all of this stuff. And boy, I got bank leaks, denials. I got all these things. Bank leaks, audio. We got to that one. Here's one that we didn't get to. $1 million made. Where did it all go? You know, I hate to jump. I'm not a fan of Keemstar, but I have a video.
Seemingly.
All these super chats are great. But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Phil just learned the 48th rule of acquisition. The bigger the smile, the sharper the fucking knife. God, it's so correct. It's so correct. It's amazing how Star Trek has influence everywhere.
Oh, maybe I'll play it another time of Keemstar. You know, talking about level 1, like Phil's still on level 1 after 15 years. And if he's made $1 million, where did it all go? Why does he have to say, I need money for groceries this week? Bank leak spreadsheet. The WWE mobile children's game expenditure.
Mobile children's game. I'm going to call it that from now on. I'm calling it the mobile children's game. The MCG.
Were greater than his mortgage payments on many of those months. We didn't really get to the alcohol costs. And, you know, I struggle with that myself. I spend $50 a week or something like that on beer, and my wife really doesn't like it because she keeps a spreadsheet and she reminds me in the last 3 months, you spent this on beer. We could go on vacation, she says. I feel like telling her that is my vacation. You know, I have a tough day. I got a little vacation, and then
Dude, Steve, did we just become best friends?
I go about my business and do the next day. Legal bills, request proof. We hit that one. Bank records, 3 accounts compromised. So, I mean, I want proof of the 3 banks accounts that were compromised. He said that 3 bank accounts were compromised. No, they weren't. He could easily provide proof of that. Bank leak proof. Haircuts. Come on, man. Some goddamn super spy is out to get Phil and managed to fake like all of these correlating events. He talked about getting a haircut 8 times. On the bank leaks, it's all correct. Bank leak denial.
Dude, I know it seems easy. I busted my ass on that video. I really did.
FOIA. So we talked to this retired police officer. Retired. Go matching bank leaks. He wouldn't let us get through them because he doesn't have an answer for any of them. I've got more correlating public statements from Darkside Phil saying stuff like we're going out to eat tonight, and then there's a bank charge on a restaurant that's right near his house on the goddamn bank leaks. Those bank leaks are real. NDA. I went through the expense. I paid this lawyer, to write these NDAs.
I'm not retired.
I want to see the bank leaks and his statements. They could easily disprove. I want to see his actual account statements from that 18 months because then I could match them with the bank leaks and say those bank leaks are fake. He won't do that. Chargebacks. He's constantly claiming he's got all these chargebacks.
I hope I didn't block him from that, but God, I really wish we could have gotten to that shit.
He does. That's just my personal opinion.
Which, if you guys didn't hear, I did kind of bring that up. I was like, you talk about the chargeback and federal crime, which there's not a federal agency on the fucking planet that would fucking prosecute that, but that's neither here nor there.
I freely admit I'm speculating. I could be wrong, but in my experience covering grifters, and I hate to put him in that category, but I have to. In my experience covering grifters, there's always some mechanism in which they use to make their audience feel sorry for them so they donate more money. He's constantly saying he's got all these PayPal chargebacks. Yeah. What's this next one? Bank records, proof, 3 sheets, compromised bank. Yeah. He says that 3 of his bank accounts got compromised. And I want the police reports. But we already know through Freedom of Information Act, there was no police report about 3 compromised bank accounts. I'm sorry, if you call your bank and say, and they find out that 3 of your bank accounts have been compromised and somebody's committed identity theft against you, they will file the police report. There's no
bingo, bango, bongo.
Police reports. I'm not going to share this one because it's kind of, oh, you know what I am? I just wrote WWE. If true equals scumbag. Damn. All right. WWE, Down from the Rafters. That's his account. You can't convince me it's not. NDA. I wrote a separate NDA so that he could show me his WWE account or the proof that he sold it. Remember, the story keeps changing. First, it wasn't him, and he lied about that for years. Then the dummy shared his phone on stream, and WWE was up, so he had to admit he does play that game, and then the story changes. Come on, man.
Yep, constantly.
Yeah, WWE changing stories, money spent, and he said he sold the account. I checked the private exchanges where you could buy and sell these type of accounts. No Down from the Rafters and no whatever the original account name was. It kind of the original name of the account that people accused him of controlling escapes me. WWE consecutive log-ons. So that's something we didn't get to. If he sold his account, he must have sold it to somebody that's just as addicted to playing children's mobile games as him, because they consecutively log on every single time. They never miss a day.
Okay. This did put me in a better mood. I'm not gonna lie.
There's all these consecutive log-ons, right? And I'm sure I had it somewhere in here. Astronomical. He can't. I get it. I guess he can't admit that the bank leaks are real, because if he does, then people will know that he's living high on the hog and he's spending tons of money. We've got his wife on the I believe that's his wife. We got his wife on the goddamn website, right? Because you get a discount, right? If you let them use your pictures, you get a discount at that place.
Oh yeah, he wrote up all that shit.
Do I believe Phil would tell his wife to do it so that he could get a discount? Hell yeah. Consecutive log-ons. Damn it, I can't find the consecutive. I have some graphic. It's not important, but there's like 2,300 consecutive log-ons on that WWE game. And a lot of the special events in that game correlate directly to the bank leaks. In other words, if they're offering like a special deal, like you get this $50,000, he turned down a job, and he also expenses, Keemstar beef. We didn't really get into that one because he didn't want to stick around, and I don't blame him. He's right. We did go, in his defense, we did go far over. But if he had just answered yes or no and answered the questions, then the bankruptcy. This is a point that I didn't get to make to him. if he filed false information in that bankruptcy hearing, those could be felony charges. You swear to tell the truth on those under penalty of perjury, which could be a felony. I don't even know what this one says. Oh, Broside. I just had Broside so we could bring him in. And I had to do all this so that I keep all this straight. Financial irresponsibility. This is the last one, which we touched on. Financial irresponsibility and a finance degree. This man went to college for 4 years to learn about money and managing money. And look at how he manages his personal finances. It's terrible. But I honestly think that I have sympathy and empathy for him. I've been very fortunate in that the donations to my show pay for my show. In other words, they don't pay my mortgage, they don't pay my electric bill, my car bills, my medical bills. I have separate sources of income.
The medical bill,
the show, my show's expenses are solely to pay for the show.
My taxes,
so
my back taxes, my current taxes.
That comes out of the show fund. It's a separate account. And I have to be, look, cards on the table. I'm going to be totally honest. If I had to pay all my house bills, and I got a big house, right? If I had to pay all my house bills and all my bills from this show, I would get grifty real fast. I would have to survive, right? The statement about the pipes was true. So he was just grifting because he needs money to replace his pipes, And I think that's the problem. Like, I think he would do much better off if he never talked about personal expenses or, because I got to be honest, there's been some times where like I was going through tough time financially. Now this is going to sound very selfish, but I had a Corvette, and that Corvette was once the symbol of success in my life. Right. And there's a funny story behind it. My very last corporate cubicle job, where I worked for a terrible corporation that could care less about me. They worked me to death, nights, weekends, holidays, unpaid overtime because I was salary, and I sat in a sad little cubicle for 10 hours a day.
For those that don't know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
BAP? I'm assuming that's BSP. Don't go Ivica. Never go full Ivica.
Why not go full me?
Never go full Ivica.
I see what they mean. All nighters.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to die.
And I hated my life. I wanted to blow my brains out every day. I remember I almost got a car accident.
Thank you, Medusa. I appreciate it.
To drive into that job one day, and I was almost disappointed because if I had gotten in a car accident, if it wasn't real serious, I would have went maybe to the hospital and had the day off, and at least I wouldn't have had to sit in a cubicle all day. Like, I literally was disappointed for not getting in the car. Like, I swerved and avoided the accident. My life was depressing, and I
hated Jorge.
going to that job. I hated working for somebody else. And suddenly,
who do we have up on deck?
I wasn't going to do it anymore. And I started formulating a plan to start my own business and get out of that shitty cubicle. And all my plans were just about all my plans were coming
Jesus
together.
Christ, Fenrir, holy shit.
Just about there. Like, I was just about, I filed the LLC and the licensing for the business. I got bank accounts, I got checks, I got business cards. I was ready to go. And wouldn't you know it, because I knew that
welcome to my hell.
You ever have a job where like you just start
Vega, you need to start a stream.
Getting real mouthy about stuff. Like, that's what happened. I just start getting real mouthy. So one day they called me in the human resources and fired me. And I have never done this in my life before or since, but it was my boss and the human resources lady. I unloaded on this poor I'm like, my boss is the most incompetent, lazy bitch that I've ever known in my entire life, not just worked for. She's incompetent. She's stupid. I don't know where she went to college, but she ought to get her money back. The only reason she has her job is because she's related to the owners of this company. She's a terrible boss. She treats everybody like shit. And I hope she gets cancer in her ass and dies.
Oh my
and they
goodness.
Were like, have a good night, kid. You could go now. And I was like, I'm walking back to my desk and get my stuff. I walked in here like a man. I'm going to walk out here like a man. They threatened to call security, but by then I just got up, went to my desk. Anyway, long story short, the next week after I got fired, I went and bought a Corvette and I started that business and I never looked back. And I said, I will never work for some asshole for the rest of I will never work for somebody. I will control my own destiny. And buying that Corvette was balls, right? Like, I just got fired. I'm buying a Corvette. Yeah, I bought this Corvette. But years went by and I started using it less and less. Eventually, it just became a very expensive driveway ornament. And then it needed a lot of work.
Yep.
And quite honestly, being a family man with 2 children to feed and a wife and a house and bills and this, I didn't really have the money to get the repairs done. And it was stupid stuff. It needed a battery and tires, maybe some brakes, a couple other stupid little things. And I just decided it wasn't worth investing more money into it because even when it was running and didn't need that work, I barely drove it. I drove it like once every 3 or 4 months. And I knew
I've got an Iron 883 that I'm getting ready to get rid of, I think, because I haven't ridden it in over a year.
I would
For
miss
those that don't
putting
know, the U.S. government actually made $2 bills. What morons?
New memology vid just dropped. I'm officially an A-log or a leg. I hope I'm not an A-log.
Oh, I'm gonna. I'll read the title out for you. DSP gets cooked by police officer at interview exposing him. Pressed to do polygraph test.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
To you.
top down and feeling like such a winner driving that Corvette around. But I sold it.
Hey, Bruce Legend, man. Like, anybody who is, first of all, if you're throwing shade and you say, man, you fucked up, I appreciate you. If you're telling me I did a really good job, first of all, if you're telling me I fucked up, I'm listening to you. I plan to listen to the interview again tomorrow, and I will take your feedback. I will actually take it to heart. I will look into it. If you're also telling me, however, hey, man, you did a great job, especially in this moment when I refuse to go back and look because I know I will be hypercritical of myself. Y'all are building me up, and fuck, I appreciate it. Thank you. I take that for what it's worth.
And I could have griffed it for the money to fix it and kept it. And I was very sad about the Corvette. But I didn't go to my audience and say, listen, my Corvette's broken and I need money to fix my Corvette.
Side-facing muscle leg.
I just kept that to myself. And because that's what a man would do. I just kept it to myself. Classic DSP, rage quit. He didn't really rage quit. I was surprised.
All these super chats are great.
Please clap.
But remember, you don't matter unless you tip.
Which do you think is longer, Iviga streams or Steve of the Dead's videos? Phil's lists of lies.
You can't answer the question. You gotta take a shot. You can't answer it.
I win. It's like the big dick in the locker room concept. Yeah, which is bigger? Phil's lies. I win.
Yeah, and I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to do this. I have a commitment to read every single super chat. So detractors are sad. Calm down and go take care of your son, Steve. I am calm. Cope.
All right, so he's going to do the readouts, and that I assume will end the stream. I'm dead. I fucking did. It's 2:30. I am in so much trouble. You guys do not even understand how much trouble I am going to be in.
Yeah, no fun time for you.
No, definitely no fun time for me. But you know what? Fucking worth it. It really was. He goes until 22:45. No, I ain't got the last 15 minutes in me. I just don't have it. I don't have it. I got to go. I really do. Because I'm going to hyperfixate on this. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 messages. Not 14 messages. I have 14 people who have messaged me I have not responded to on just Discord. I don't even know what the fuck Twitter is going to be besides a whole bunch of people telling me I suck donkey nuts. But Jesus fuck Vega, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you keeping me sane, because
it's all good. You needed again. Cut back the head.
Cup the balls. All right, Vega.
I would say do it Saturday. Don't do it tomorrow.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing it tomorrow. No. But all right, Vega, before I close out, you got anything for me?
I got really nothing.
What is there to get, man?
I was not slow clapping. Shut up, Medusa.
All right. Well, guys, until next time, which will not be tomorrow. If you didn't hear enough, that will not be tomorrow. God damn it, not be tomorrow. Until next time. So what was the goal for a troll? He lift heavy, eat clean. Until next time, which will probably be sometime this weekend and or Tuesday when I'm in Tallahassee. Bye.